floating dice tray.
The awkward moment where I black out. I get heat stroke in hot tubs really easily.
He died just like his character, wet.
Wow.
He died like he was born, screaming and covered in someone else's blood.
Yep. With an unconscious person in the room.
Yeah.
Dude, you're Buffacorn. What the hell, man?
What?
Yeah.
Oh, the Buffacorn picture! No, I did see it. I literally... I'm wearing my World Eaters shirt from 40k today, so I thought you meant that corn. I heard corn. I went, what?
No, again, just listening going, Buff Unicorn. I know a company that sells a miniature of that.
Yeah, I was it looks familiar. I've seen that.
It's from Rumble Slam,
That was it. Yeah, I've seen that.
The wrestling minigame.
Yeah, I was like, I've seen that somewhere before. God.
Look, it's a new experience. Didn't think unicorns would have a hairy chest, so that's a new one.
I mean, they're a horse.
Yeah, but
That one also has hands.
You know, that's hands. That's the weirder part, to be honest.
I mean, did you think unicorns would be like the rest of
I'll post
that was depicted?
That's the one on
my
screen.
question is, you can't see the end of his fingers. Are they little hooves, or does he normal fingertips?
I mean, I'm assuming it's got little hooves, right? Because they're made of the same, like, fingernail material.
Does that make it worse somehow, though?
No.
Just like 10 little hooves.
Well, I imagine they're like, if anyone's seen I think they're trolls from, like, the last couple episodes of the first season of Ari Fuerte. They've got, like, they're like giant horses. They basically are like that, but they've got, like, little, like, hooves on the end of each finger that looks like a big stony fingernail.
Can I then pose you a question? When he's beating you up, is he stomping your ass or punching you in the face?
He's punching me in the face. They specifically are they're drop kicking me, aren't they? Aren't they actually like jumping in the air, like atomic drop kicking Alvina?
Yeah, I think they were like
they're using their feet as well.
kicking.
Yeah.
So they're stomping you as well with those their little hoofs.
By the way, kept up looking. Hero Forge still doesn't have dragon minis. Get on that, Hero Forge! I want to make my baby dragons. But the closer you have is a griffin.
So they release new things every Tuesday, so keep checking every Tuesday.
That's why I check. I check very regularly. It's like, they're gonna do a dragon eventually. They're gonna do a dragon eventually.
Oh, yeah, it's just a matter of time.
Yeah. The only dragon they have is the really little one, which you can't have as an individual base. Yeah. Like the little like hand falcon one. It's the only one they have. Unless you got a dragon person, but these are proper dragons.
Oh.
So we're live and
We're live, yeah.
Should we play some D&D?
Maybe.
yeah.
Yes, we should play some D&D. I don't know. I'm gonna go for a quick nap. I'll be back in like a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Alrighty. Was there any bookkeeping I needed to do other than obviously letting Point know they're tiny now?
I guess I need to be switched in for Zormir.
Oh yeah, you need to be Zormir, I assume.
Hey, go be Zormir for a session. It probably won't take you too long to find the princess. In theory, I don't know. Speaking of which, I should probably actually go prep the unicorn. That blocks. Forgot about that.
I'm fighting 5 of them right at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's about right.
It's fine. I might be burning my destiny immediately for something. Because I've got an idea. Also, I'm melting.
What did we ever do with Mr. Popular?
We put him in the ship. We put him on the farm because Alvina doesn't like him.
Yeah.
So he's on the farm, like, looking after us.
He went to a farm up in the mountains.
What did we do with the handsome rock we found?
I've still got it.
Oh, Charisma Rock's still about, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think Alvina's got half of it. I don't know who has the other half, but I think Alvina has half.
Half of Charisma Rock.
Well, literally, I have written in my inventory, half of Charisma Rock. So who knows where the other half is?
Is this floating about in the ship somewhere?
Rolling around. Oh yeah, shit, Emmy's gigantic now. Emmy's 11 feet long.
Hey, just not
Everyone-
take up all of your room.
Yeah, Emmy's an actual shambling man now.
You gotta trim that shrub.
Well, they were a pygmy shambling man, I think, weren't they? That was their like stat block's name, and now they're an actual shambling man.
Yeah.
I also
Voice
came.
checks.
Yeah, voice check.
Let's do voice checks.
Oh, so yeah, we're only on my channel today. So if you're watching on World of Alterra, you're not hearing this message, but go to my channel, twitch.tv/SpenderSwolfieBane, because World of Alterra isn't live because the person who streams World of Alterra isn't here.
We could do slash host or slash raid.
Go for it if you like.
Yeah, I actually don't know how to do that, so if you know how to do that.
Slash raid and put in his channel name.
Yeah. Which there should be on moderators. They should be like the exact but so.
Yeah, for some reason my channel's
Sound of a horse falling downstairs.
Yeah.
You're not a buff unicorn. Falling downstairs.
It's sound of
There'd
a
be
buff
more-
unicorn.
More beats in there.
It's the
There'd
sound
be
of
like a bum 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 ch, bum bum ch.
There'd be 2 big beats and a lot of little ones when their fingers hit them.
Oh,
sound of a buff unicorn being ejected into space, because that happened last week.
Oh, yeah.
Fucking airlocked 4 of them. Hey, World of Alterra has raided with a party of 2.
that would
Yeah.
just be a regular Wilhelm scream.
I can't do the Wilhelm. That sounds like a bird.
Yeah, that sounded like a tiny cat.
It sounds like a chicken exploding.
I will take your word on that. That is one I have not heard.
I grew up around a lot of farms. It's fine.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but how many of them
having had
exploded
exploding
chickens?
chickens.
At least 2.
What do you mean at least 2?
It's a long story. There was a ruptured gas main involved. It was a whole thing.
I'm
Wow.
so glad it turned out to be that rather than, well, we had some fireworks one year,
No,
and
no,
one
no.
thing led to another.
No, I think there actually was like a thing where a gas main went and a chicken just like walked over it and pretty much just burst. I don't remember exactly why it exploded,
okay.
but it literally just went bang, like the chicken exploded because of a gas main.
I was picturing ruptured gas main cause you to hallucinate chickens.
No, I've only hallucinated once, and it was at a train station, and that was for staying up for like
Sleep
60
deprivation.
hours straight, something like that. Hey, Dragon Ball, thank you for the prime sub, buddy.
There you go. For you hosting us today. In
Hey.
my prime.
Yeah. Remember, everybody, if you've got Twitch Prime, please send it. It costs you nothing.
Use it or lose it. And
Yeah,
I've
pretty
been
much.
losing it a lot of time.
I assume.
Alvina, what happened last week?
Howdy! I punched through the hull of a ship, fought a bunch of unicorns, destroyed several rooms, stole a supreme healing potion, and then got into a fight with a load of unicorns. And Gwent melted an engine room. And everyone got big or small. Or gone, in 2 cases.
Yeah.
That sounds alright. And not Randy.
Not Randy.
Because we accidentally killed Randy's gone to the material,
dimension.
micro material. I don't know, but I've already forgotten what you're calling it.
The nth dimension.
The nth dimension
yeah.
mushroom.
Oh, Bob came up with a good name for it, and I've already forgotten how to pronounce it.
Mycelial.
Mention.
The mycelial realm.
Mycelial.
Because
Yeah, realm technically works better because it's what you call dimensions in this world.
Hey, I'm stealing it from Star Trek because
Yeah,
I
I know
thought
you are.
you were. Yeah, yeah.
I know you are.
Oh yeah, I've seen Destiny. Not Destiny. Wait, yeah, it is.
Oh, wait.
That one. I say I've not seen the last season or anything. I got missed 2 seasons of that. So again, distracted. Bob, what happened last week?
I got shrunk.
Oh God.
And also got very big.
Oh yeah, also, Randy got bullied into, like, submission by the entire session.
Yeah, Randy got absolutely wrecked by the light, but also the dragon done very well. For
The dragon's been doing work. The character's been basically unconscious the entire session, and now he's gone. So
the character got blocked, but the dragon got what it needed to do. It is help disable the ship and managed to keep up.
Oh yeah, how many spikes did we get through? We only got through one.
Well, the dragon took one.
That's why I know you got one. I don't know if we got a second.
I don't know if anyone else got any of the other ones.
I know I didn't.
You definitely didn't, Point.
I think we were waiting until I had a held magic missile that hasn't gone off yet. Because the sails weren't popping up.
Yeah, because it regenerated.
Because they turned off.
But once again, did not know that, so it's okay.
I don't know that. Bob, were you finished there? Anything
Yeah.
else you wanted to say? Cool. Gwent, what happened last week?
Oh, melted some ship's engine, apparently a bundle of dudes, and then, unfortunately, are now the same size as Alvina, which I don't like.
Yeah, you shrunk by a foot and I'm at Alvina's height.
Mm.
You have to see
Did not
those.
like the eye contact.
You have to see those burning red eyes.
Witchy thing.
It's true. Lou Grim, what happened last week?
I turned the lights out.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. The
Yep,
most
true.
just casual dispel magic.
Incredibly OP.
Some people were quite blinded. I jumped
I
on the
know,
other
lights have been
ship.
turned off.
Yeah, you didn't change sides because you were over here with me.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
Lou's
fuck
actually
you.
doing some work. He's actually going for the princess.
Now Alvina will be as well, but she's clear out the guards. She realised that she's been really dumb the entire time and can just probably find where the princess is with pyromancy.
Where's the fun in that?
True, it's true. The spec. What didn't happen last week?
I was very influential and definitely played supportive music the entire time. That's now just like 2 octaves higher.
You played the epic sax guy music the entire time.
The entire time.
It was just
And
being-
now it's just exactly the same, but at 2 times speed.
You've got a kazoo now.
Lot of hip movement coming from the point in a very disturbing way if it's twice the speed now.
It's twice the speed and half the size.
So, I am imagining the point wasn't shrunk proportionally; it was just shrunk vertically. So it's now just wide,
Oh, it's just why?
just wide and hip thrusting.
the great thing about you being shrunk is now you can be a mech pilot too.
Yeah.
With your own
Oh yeah, with your.
Dee.
I climb inside Pointbot. Pointbot climbs inside the dancing object.
And we're good.
And we're good.
And we have a
Oh.
turducken.
Pointbot, go find your Pointbot. The point. Go find your mini and roll initiative. And Fukyu is not
like,
with us
screw you.
this week.
They're looting. They're looting.
Oh, there are 2. Why is there 2?
I found one of me.
Oh, let's see. Is that one? Oh, yeah, let's go with this one. Forgot you were still on the ship.
Yeah.
Fukyu is busy looting. They managed to find a telekinesis ring upon a
Oh, yeah.
janitor, I guess maintenance engineer,
guy.
technically. And is now just gone to ransack the ship. What will they find? Who knows? We'll figure that out next time when I make them roll on a random sheet.
Which will probably be like, what, 2 weeks?
Yeah, we'll probably take the week off if there's 2 gone. One's gone fine, but you know.
Yeah.
At that point, the rest of the
He's
party
perfect.
suddenly start doing chaotic things.
Fuck, he's probably looked at Alvin and say, "I'm gonna go looting. Just give me a shout when you need a ride back across."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Next week we'll either take the week off or somebody can run a one shot. I'll leave it up to you guys. We can just get there.
Mhm.
By which I mean, if anybody wants to run a one shot, feel free to pipe up. in the chat layer. But for now, the party is assailing the shooting star, having shot out the engine of the shooting star, and are currently holding actions to rip the sails for its impromptu movement whenever it decides to try and run away. However, there are still several spectral, spiritual lances ready to fire down at you. That obviously can do nothing. They are very slow, but currently you've also are hovering with the ship as you are boarding the shooting star.
And we know they can, like, desummon and respawn themselves, like, around us, so...
Yes, it does appear, though, that they only can summon a certain distance from the shooting star.
Yeah.
So if you get away from the shooting star, they can't summon it after you, and they go, like, 20-foot pace as regular spiritual weapons, so they can't really chase you.
Yeah.
Actually, no, I think these ones can go 50, because they have a range of 50.
So basically, we could
guess,
go
yeah.
around and be fine from there.
They still can't really keep pace with the ship too well, but yeah.
Yeah, which is
That's
what
I'm
matters.
saying. We could go around and be fine.
So they gave them enough movement that, like, theoretically, I didn't have to track their movement. They could just attack anywhere on the ship.
Yeah.
But they couldn't keep up with the ship.
Yeah.
And also, currently, your pilot has been shrunk.
Yeah, and also you've lost your pirate. You've lost both
Gwen
potential
can-
pilots,
We've
actually.
lost our pilot and our backup pilot.
Oh,
Gwen can fly.
Gwen can fly, Alvina can fly, but she's on the other ship. Zombie, you can pilot your own ship, right?
yes.
You got your license?
It's up to
It's
you.
okay.
But he's just more meaning for right now. No one's actually at the helm, because even when he did shrink, Randy was away from the helm.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But, you know, I'm like fairly confident as soon as Zormir steps out onto the top deck, they'll somehow be the first to go down.
Again.
What's this? Later. Oh no.
Actually, yeah, that keeps happening. Like, someone takes one step out of that door and then just dies. Every time.
Entirely unintentional. Alrighty, let's play some Dungeons and Dragons!
Woo!
Yay!
Welcome back to episode 2 of the Shooting Star arc. This is the Shooting Star. It is shooting at you. Well, it's not even shooting at you, it's fucking piercing you. It's a virtual weapon.
It's stabbing us.
It's stabbing you. It's the Dawnriser's turn. The Dawnriser is not currently got momentum, so it's not really doing anything. Why is Randy suddenly off the ship?
I put him there so it just represent he's not.
Yeah, that's fair.
Not usable.
Let's just throw him in the GM there. Oh yeah, Zormir, roll me initiative. You're already done. That's good. Let's actually reorder this. So it's actually properly ordered. Right. Dawnriser is doing nothing. We go then straight to Alvina. You are currently battling
5 unicorns.
5 unicorns. What would you like to do?
Okay, I want to do something dumb. Can I use my destiny for it?
Yeah, sure.
You do something dumb.
I had
That's what
a...
they're there for.
You
Yeah,
don't need your destiny.
Basically, what I'll be... Because... oh yeah, also, the acid, is that the end of my turn or the start of my turn? Because I'm currently melting.
Ooh, that's a good thing. I think it is at the start of your turn.
2d10 if memory serves.
I've got this spell, so I can check.
Yeah, I
At
forgot what
start.
acid spell it was.
Well, it's not a spell, it's the
Is
cannon.
the-
It's the cannon.
Okay. Tasha's Caustic Brew is the equivalent to the spell.
It's
Yeah.
the start of the turn.
It is start... Okay, so it's 2d10 damage.
Yes.
Which I am not resistant to because I'm not putting my reaction because I might need my reaction for what I'm about to do.
That's fair. 2d10.
Ow!
Ooh.
Well, that's technically average.
Yeah, we're one high, one low. It's fine.
Not how low. You take 12 acid damage,
Exactly 50.
and these are new unicorns, weren't they?
They have had a turn. Yeah, these are the unhurt ones.
Yeah,
you-
they've had at
I don't
least
think I-
one.
Well, I don't think
round.
I don't know if I've had a turn attacking them.
Yeah, I don't think you've had a turn. I'm just looking because I have their stat block down here. They don't.
yeah,
They've
yeah,
not lost any health, so I'm assuming they have not been attacked yet.
yeah. Because that was it. Because Lou rolled to see if they would spawn on the side that Alvina's running down or the side he's on, and
Yeah.
it was on Alvina's side.
And I got the clear passage.
Yeah.
That
So
is 7,
what
5.
Alvina wants to ask, can she basically cast 2 fireballs on her location, basically like supernova out of herself, and it will clear the acid off her and do a possibly just 2 fireballs. Basically, I want it to do if we could basically supernova.
I'll allow
out.
this.
Yeah.
Yeah, it seems fun.
Just burn the acid off.
Burn the acid off, and all the unicorns that are surrounding me.
I say it's one action to get rid of it normally.
Yeah. Well, basically, this is basically doing the 2 fireballs specifically and to get rid of it. So.
I guess all 5 of them will have a deck save to see if they can at least get some distance away from you.
Yeah. There's 1.
16.
They don't have
there's 2.
advantage. That's just 5d20. They have a +4.
They're probably pretty good at this, but
So they need a 12 or higher. See how they do. Ooh.
2 nat 20s.
Ooh. They are, obviously, this is an AoE, so they are vulnerable to that based on the way I've done effectively the swarm. Okay, then. Which means that they're vulnerable and they succeeded, I'll just take the regular damage.
And one takes
for the one that
42.
failed. 42. I'm just gonna do it for both of them.
Yeah.
Take like A something. Let me do some calculations here. Do that. Do that. Okay. For all of them? Yeah.
Yeah, Alvina basically just running up, like covered in acid, and just basically just heating up and heating up and heating up and heating up, and then just goes boom when she's in the middle of the group of them.
Which should take that. Okay, cool. Are you casting this on yourself?
Yeah, I can use my reaction to augment my durability. Does my own ability ignore my own fire resistance? Genuine question that. And does it negate double fire resistance as well, or do I get single resistance?
I feel you should have led with that one.
I feel like you are molding the fire. I think this will be fine. I'll say you have regular just resistance.
Yeah.
Like you're at that level where you can kind of control it not to take the brunt of it, but you are not an entire master yet, and flame is the most notoriously difficult to control element. So some of it still kind of heats up your skin and kind of drains the energy a little bit from you as you take some of the damage.
18. Okay, I passed.
You don't fumble the casting and just go head first straight into a flame.
Okay, so I take a half and half again, half and half again. Okay, so that is 5 and 6.
About 11 altogether. Okay.
Yeah.
Just a little residual heat from the fact that you're not entirely shielded from the flames. You're still hurting a little bit.
She overcharged herself a little bit. It was essentially a self-destruct. It's fair. Bit singed.
Like eating a pizza.
Yeah.
But the 5 scorched buff unicorns just drop to the floor, entirely taken out.
Yay! That can use my bonus action to try and identify. Okay, wait a minute. What am I doing? Where's the princess? Pyromancy work!
Give me a charisma check.
Oh dear.
And see if you can compel the flames to give up their secrets.
No.
You really mastered the getting the flames to attack part.
Yeah.
You're still learning the communicating with the flames to
part.
actually understand what they're telling you.
They're telling you the direction, but they're telling you in a vague and...
No, they're all telling me different directions because they're little shits. Because it's fire.
Oh, look, they're all telling you different directions because they're all facing different ways.
Yeah, it's like, it's left, right, up, down, top, bottom. It's like, make up your minds!
But you can make another check next turn to attempt to try and communicate with them again and get a bit more clarity on what they're saying to you.
And Alvina's basically going to use her move to just basically like, open door, not there. Okay, open next door, not there. Okay, open next door, not there.
All right. I'm going to steal the support round
Okay.
as Zormir. As you get up on top deck, and the Point and Gwent will
Squeezing for the door.
also notice this. You hear a large collision sound from beneath the ship.
Uh-oh.
Rosie!
As flying up is a large
She's-
young dragon
She's huge.
who apparently has decided to stretch her wings.
God damn it! If it's a 15-foot red dragon.
Yeah,
Uh,
that's
she
a
got all the way to
wingspan.
15.
Yeah,
I think
she's
got
actually
like a 10
saying
or something, isn't she?
she just barely got to huge.
As Rosie's gonna make a little trip to the shooting star.
She's gonna start eating the unicorns that are left, isn't she?
Who knows? But she has to take a dash action to get there.
Yeah.
So that is the support round. Lou, it is your turn. As you feel like you saw something just quickly fly by a window you passed. You saw a glance of red, but as you glance out, you can't see anything. Who knows? You have this strange foreboding sensation.
Like, that would be nothing. Or won't pay any heed because mission.
What would you like to
Oh.
do?
I would like to look around to see if I can see a board saying like what's on what level.
He's
You know,
looking
like
for the map.
level 1
Yeah, the
bridge.
you are here.
Yeah,
You are here.
like where do you want to go?
Yeah.
Because it's here.
Military vessels are notorious for having maps on them. Um, luckily, as you're passing, as you glance in, because I don't think you moved away from the door you're on. As you glance into the
No.
captain's room that Alvina has previously destroyed, you do notice a bundle of what look to be schematics kind of sticking out from under his bed with a pile of books next to him and stuff. And as you kind of unroll it, you notice that it is a schematic for the shooting star. Oh, look at me, I'm such a natural storyteller. Boom. There you go. Map. Realistic, justified. Oh.
I'm so
And
lucky.
That's cool.
is there anything particularly you're looking for on the map? Are you looking for the helm of the
To where
ship?
to where the cells are.
I mean, the sails are up on outside the ship.
Cells.
Cells.
Prison cell.
Cells. Okay.
Yeah, because I'm going for the
Give
princess.
me a.
Oh, I know what they're
Do you
doing.
have any proficiency with understanding ship schematics?
Don't think.
Probably not.
Oh
'cause
yeah.
What would that be?
This will just be a flat intelligence check then for you to interpret celestial schematics.
You're bright, right, Lou?
Yeah, reasonably.
No,
You said
never mind.
roll
Never
a
mind.
seven.
Yes, yes.
It's Greek.
These schematics are definitely schematics.
These
This
are-
appears to be the shape of the ship, and there's definitely. By the way, do you also read and speak Celestial?
I can, because I can comprehend languages.
Have you currently got comprehend
No.
languages up?
You could probably turn
Well,
it on.
as you look down at the Celestial writing on the schematics, these words mean nothing to you. You cannot read it, and the shapes of the ship that you're looking at, even if you even if the iconography is universal, you don't understand ship schematics to understand the universal nature of schematics. So fortunately, you glean no information from these schematics, but you can take them with you if you happen to run into someone who can. And or you want to cast comprehend languages, which will allow you to check again at advantage.
I will take them.
You'll take them? You don't want to cast comprehend languages nor try again?
Oh, I thought it'd be the next turn, sorry. Yeah.
Like a
do
quick
that.
search through. No, I won't say that takes your action. This will be as part of the scenario.
Okay, yeah,
Okay.
I'll cast
Okay.
comprehend languages.
Spend your
Oh.
spell slot.
Oh no, yeah, never mind. Don't worry about it.
Interesting. Spend your spell slots and go ahead and make me a intelligence check at advantage.
Come on, Lou. You might
What do we
actually
get?
be needed because I've got a strange suspicion I might be wrangling one of my babies.
18.
Nice. As you cast Comprehend Language and you look down at the ship schematics, you read in Celestial jail cells for
Perfect.
prisoners.
This
And
is
you now
much
have
better.
a map to lead you directly to the jail cells at the center of the ship.
Yeah, I kind of assumed they were there, but Elvina's not very smart. Unfortunately.
I start heading in the direction the map says
All right, you do so.
for my full movement.
It'll probably take you about 2 rounds to get there, but we'll come back to you next round for that. Gwent. Oh, one thing. Has anybody had a turn on the ship? No, that's fine. None of you get stabbed yet. Gwent, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
Okay, since Vandy's been shrunk, I'm going to head to the bridge. I'm going to try and take over the ship and steer it over here.
And you see a dragon off the side.
Yeah, and then I go, one less. Good. Good.
Why is she so big?
Doesn't matter, one less.
Doesn't matter, it's not on here.
Yeah, not on the ship. Infinitely better.
You can attempt to do that. You can maneuver it. Do we have the teleport charge still? I can't recall.
No.
We just used it and we haven't recharged it yet.
Ah, yes, that was what happened. Then you start directing the ship and actually turning the engine on. It will start to properly move on its turn. It is effectively beginning to move.
Just
So we
warming up.
roll. So Gwent, roll a d6 to see if they recharge, or will it just be on?
No, it happens at the end of the turn, but we did have a Dawn Riser turn.
We
so
did
I should do that at the end. So let's find out. Nope.
Nope. Very not.
No teleportation yet, but you are able to get the regular engines turned on and begin to move. It'll take a little time to kind of build up the momentum as you are starting to go there before you hit your max speed. Like 4 seconds. But that is... Yeah, action to move, bonus action to switch in and out. I believe that's you then.
Unfortunately so, yes.
Alright. It's the Shooting Star's turn, and I actually need to bring up the Shooting Star stat block so I can stab you all. Where did I put this? I put this... Nope. Only the stat block, not the mini. Alright. First of all, at the end of Gwent's turn... yeah. Nat
Ow.
20.
Ow! That's like half of your health, isn't it, Gwen?
Jesus Christ. Gwen, as you are steering the ship, you are unfortunately distracted as a large spiritual lance pierces through your back into the steering wheel. Luckily, it's all spectral, so, you know, it doesn't actually stop you doing anything or impale you. But
Can I
it
just
does...
clarify one thing?
Yes.
Natural 20 always hits even if my AC is bigger?
Correct.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough then.
Yeah.
Always hits. The only thing you can do is negate the double damage if you happen to have adamantine armor or some sort of special feat.
I will try and cast shield to at least take off half of the damage.
That's not what shield does.
That is not at all.
Yeah, shield just
That's not how
adds
shield
plus
works.
5 to your AC.
Hey, you save it. You're taking all of this, buddy boy.
Unfortunately, Gwen, this isn't Pathfinder where you can go over 10 higher and it actually just stops it being a critical hit.
51 force damage.
Ow.
As apparently whoever is controlling these spiritual weapons knows you are trying to escape them and is trying to take you out first.
Well, in that case,
He recognizes the cleric and just stabs him.
At 51, I use my reaction for my armor to the hill, and I'll just reduce it down to a humble 38.
Fair enough. You do so.
Still,
A lot. Still a
not
lot.
great.
It's not half your health, though. It's only like a third of your health.
Yeah, because that was over half my health
Was
if I
over.
didn't have the temporary hit points.
Woo.
In which case, it was just half my health.
All right, let's see. You've taken out the initial response on the left, taken out the initial response on the right. The shooting star itself can't do anything, and it's already. I mean, it's seeing you move, so I guess I'll like preemptively teleport some off the. Because they don't have to like teleport all together. It can resummon just like 3 of them. Gonna resummon 3 of them at your destination, almost to like ward you off.
No, stop, bad.
Like, ow, that hurt.
Hilariously, the way I'm doing this, there isn't like 7 of you to attack.
Yeah, because most 3 of us, a lot of us are in this shit.
Ah. So I might as well use them as to try and divert your movement. It seems like the most tactical thing the officers of the shooting star can do. Unicorn A and B dead. Let's see how long it'll take them to get their secondary forces in place. 2 rounds. Okay.
It's fine. I get time to actually use a healing potion.
Or they get the next batch. In that case, that's the shooting star's turn. The maintenance guy is dead. He cannot repair anything. At the end of their turn, let's see if they can get back, first of all, their light. They have a 50-50 on this. It's their main gimmick. Why? The dice gods hate this gimmick. Apparently. Let's see if they can get their sails back. Oh. So they are not moving or attacking next round.
A lot of 2s right there.
A lot of 2s. I got 120. I was like, that'll do.
Yeah.
The point, it is your turn. You've just seen Gwen impaled by or metaphysically,
impaled.
Psychologically impaled by a spiritual weapon.
Impaled.
What would you like to do?
I regret steering the ship.
It's because you said there's 1 less dragon now. That's karma.
I'm just gonna nod meaningfully at Gwen. Just, you got this.
I've just thought of something that might be helpful, guys.
Gesturing down as my spear through my body.
Just thought of something which might be helpful.
Well,
Tell Alvina that one of her dragons has got out and is flying towards the ship. You have sending stones.
yeah, I was about to message Alvina something as well. So this ship, it's got a massive exhaust port. Have we seen that exhaust port fire?
No, you broke it before it could.
Okay, so just saying, if say you had a massive amount of fire and wanted to steer your ship using it.
I was wondering that, but we broke the engine.
Yeah, I'd say she might be being kept in the engine rather than the cells.
Possibly.
So I'll message via sending zone, say, hey, she might be in the engine rather than cells. Also,
Rosie got out.
yeah, one of the dragons is out. I'm about to go downstairs to assess the damage.
Oh, shit.
Yes, one of the dragons is escaped.
And I go downstairs to assess the damage.
You literally hear that over sending. Oh, shit.
So it'll take you till next round to fully get there.
Okay.
I guarantee Alvina knows which one it is.
Unless you'd like to dash, but you cast sending, I assume, so that was your action.
Oh, no, use the sending stone, which is still an action, I think, so.
I believe so, right?
Yeah, I imagine it is.
Yeah. So,
but if not, we'll finish.
I'll look it up. If not, I dash down. If I did,
It's fine. I can look it
up. All right. We already used Rosie support, so you get a regular support. Assume Damien gets replaced with somebody else. Jones is also not here. Neither of these NPCs are here. You potentially have extra punch to the cannon, but I feel like we've abandoned the cannons at this point. It's now just close warfare.
We don't want to blow the ship up. We already established.
When's the best one? Use the cannons as you know.
Oh, you know what? The point.
No point
before
is...
you, as you're going into the doorway, before you fully go in, because still gonna attack you. Does a 25 hit?
I believe so. Yes.
Then it follows you through the doorway, and as you're going down the stairs, it just shoots through you.
Ow!
28 force damage, and it just continues on like through the walls because it's a spiritual weapon. It's not real; it's incorporeal.
I've just remembered how big the other
quite
dragon.
accurate.
I've just realised something quite funny, by the way. The dragons that shrunk, the ones that are now size small, are still double the point size.
Oh god.
And one of them is size large in there.
This is fine.
Yeah, just give that a heads up point. Just so you know what you're walking in on.
Let them all out. Go on.
Alright, Zormir, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
Gwent, they're sleeping. Do you really want them to be out and hungry?
Uh,
As long as
Yes,
they're out.
I guess I come out on deck and
Stop blowing holes in my ship.
See what the commotion is.
and try to establish what the hell's going on because I've suddenly
Grown to
Grown
14
in.
feet tall.
Is it 14? I thought it was.
Didn't you gain like I thought you got very big. I could be wrong.
I went from
6. You went from like 6 foot to. You didn't. I thought you gained more feet. I thought you gained like 6 feet. I could be wrong.
I went from being 5.
You increased by 4
11.
feet.
I went from
Oh, you're
5'11" in 9.
9'11. Oof.
11.
9 foot
Really
11.
large.
Jeez.
Seeing all these things, all these spiritual weapons around.
Just buzzing around you. Getting ready to attack. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna use my destiny and make this at them all, and basically go.
Ooh.
Fuck off!
Interesting strategy. You do remember that spiritual weapons are incorporeal, do you not?
Are they not spirit?
They're a magical effect. So.
Alright, what were you doing? Oh, you're dispelling them. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
That works. Sorry, I heard you were hitting them and I was confused.
He's hit all of them and they went to spell magic.
I'm
Hitting them
gonna
with
use my
dispel
destiny,
magic. Right.
'cause I don't think it particularly target.
They choose one.
Oh, that's fine. You can target all of them. That's fine.
Yeah.
Do note though that you're pretty sure these are. Technically, you are. No.
We haven't
I
done
didn't
anything
say you
yet.
got on deck. So you are very quickly able to put together that they are able to resummon them. So you will get rid of them for a full turn until their turn, which will at least buy you half a round. Something to be aware of.
Hmm.
Would you still like to go through with it?
Uh,
Otherwise, I'm gonna shoot you and Lou and Gwen before they get summoned again.
Lou's not getting shot by
who's
them.
not there?
I just.
Hey,
There's
I can
another-
potentially
Maybe
put them back on
Boyd
their ship.
gets
I just
shot
realized.
again.
I just realized something. You know, deleting Randy's initiative deleted the other dragon's initiative, the spectral dragon that's still there.
He was on 18 or something.
That's fine. They can go after Zormir's turn.
Yeah. Cool.
Mhm. I suppose I'm not do that. And what? That was the other thing I've realized I didn't actually go through and with you was how well Zormir turned his attached the battery to his thing and turned it back into a gun, essentially.
Mega Buster.
Not particularly well just yet. You need a special component to transfer the energy. Think of it as they're both on different energy structures.
Need a catalyst, basically. Makes sense.
Right. I will move up to Gwent and I will do this instead then.
Thank you.
Okay, and this is instead of the spell. Okay.
Yeah. Did it the spell and go, what? Drax messed up. Sorry. There's Randy.
I would like just hold up my fingers like that big somewhere.
Somewhere. Watch your feet.
Somewhere.
Just
Watch
don't
your
move
step.
Your feet.
I
Walk slowly.
will assume that this is what we were chasing and that is Randy's dragon and
That's
Oh, God,
Alvina's
one of them-
dragon. The other one's
Oh,
Alvina's
God.
dragon.
what? Drax! Damn you! And that'll, I think, our bonus action to give myself my thing to up my AC and health.
Mhm. You might need that. No, you don't. There's 11 to hit.
I think they might hit Zomer only like a 19.
Is half the damage taken, yes. Which for you would then be a 25 DC.
which I cannot make. So okay, I'll lose.
Oh wait,
one.
no, you reduced to 38.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
it's
So a 19.
19. That's doable.
Still hard to make.
Doable though.
Wait, what
Just concentration
am I?
check.
Is this to hit Grant?
No,
it's,
that's it,
I
you. It
form a
missed.
concentration.
He's remembered he's got a concentration up. So.
Alright.
Come on,
What are you
Gwen.
concentrating on again?
Just shield. My armor.
He's got armor of
Yeah.
Faith.
Shield of faith.
Shield of Faith. That was it.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Yeah.
Yeah. Like nothing major, but I forgot.
That was Zormir's turn. The ship is able to fully move over. Let's bring all you guys
Leaving everybody floating.
everybody floating. Unfortunately, did preemptively move 3 over to that spot. Alvina, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
Well, Alvina's first going to chug that supreme healing potion she just found, because she's on very low health at the moment.
Oh, damn it. Ooh, you made it.
And then...
It was like you just exploded.
And... I didn't actually do too much. I was on quite low health to begin with, because
Okay.
I've been just fighting this entire time. So it's 10d4 plus 20. So
And then I assume you're going to continue moving and trying to communicate with the fire.
Alvina's been told one of your dragons has escaped, and she's going to be running towards the
Hole in the
47.
wall.
Running towards you somewhere, and she's going to be shouting, "Rosie, I know it's you! Where are you?"
Are
Definitely,
you going forward or are you going back the way you came where you know there's holes in the wall?
definitely back the way we came, because I know there's holes in the wall.
Yeah, I believe that was 2 rounds ago, and so you'll get back to like the engine room this turn.
Yeah, I got to the engine room with a bit of movement to spare.
Nice.
'Cause
Then you
nothing's
could like start
fast.
making your way to the hole.
And she's shouting it in
Alright.
Draconic, so anyone else who hears Alvin sounds horrifying.
Randy hears my Helio going, okay. And the dragon will understand you as well.
Yeah, that's the main bit. 6,
The 2 dragons understand you, going,
8.
huh?
Yeah, Alvina's still under half health after all that healing, but she's a lot better. She's looking a lot
Oh,
healthier.
did you want the 3 attacks from the dragon?
If you're just hacking one of the unfolded poles, yes. Alvina, as you're shouting and running down, you hear a massive clanking noise, and the screech of nails on metal as suddenly the wall next to the engine room is torn away, and you see a very large red dragon snout poke its head in.
I definitely recognise it. I've been spending a lot of time with these dragons. I recognise the shape.
As Rosie's nose has found you.
Hello? What are you doing out? We can both speak completely Draconic. So.
It's what, like a couple months old at this point?
Uh,
It's been a couple
She'd
weeks.
she'd be about
2,
3
3?
months. About 3
Yeah.
months.
Dragons come in for natural intelligence. Okay. Still a little juvenile, but has basic language now.
It's an only 26 hit.
How would Rosie refer to you?
I genuinely think that she might call her mom. She genuinely might.
No. Terrifying, but oh.
1 second. Gotta actually keep track of how much damage these things have. Yeah, first 2 attacks hit. Roll for damage for the sails. Let's see if you can do enough to.
I think they
It's
also
more than
get,
+4.
Yeah.
It's +4 plus the level of the spell, so it's +10.
So that should be
14 on both.
28. Okay, so it bloodies it.
Yeah.
28 minus. Okay. Okay. You managed to dent and bloody another one of the sail poles. that should be that. Randy's dragon. Rosie, just you can feel the heat from her breath spreading out into the corridor around you. You can feel the air around you physically raise a degree or two. Shh. Ma'am, do you smell that?
Yes.
Smells like power.
Mm-hmm. That's probably the princess we're trying to save.
A princess?
Or no, the unicorns.
I want to meet a princess.
I'm sure we can arrange that. We just gotta find her first. Can you help sniff her out?
Yes.
Thank you.
The ship is too small for me to come through. I'll
Does
meet you there.
Okay.
Does Alvina have any concern that Rosie is suddenly massive?
No, she's like, oh, she got real big quickly. That's weird.
Okay.
Alvina's
Maybe it's a dragon thing.
Alvina's no, she knows it's not. Alvina's turned into a T-Rex before. She probably thinks that one of you guys did it.
Yeah, fair.
Enlarge reduce.
We know.
Dragon.
She knows we've got enlarged reduce in the party. It's not that strange. But yeah, Alvina's basically going to be following, keeping track of where Rosie is basically in the ship now.
Oh, here's a
Yeah.
scuttling on the outside of the ship.
I mean, there's claw marks where going through the outside of the ship.
Dunk, dunk.
Yep.
Just visibly along the ceilings above you. Lou Grim, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
Yeah, I'll be just ready to
keep
remember.
heading towards the sails.
All right. This will get you halfway there because it took 2 rounds to get there. Backup has not arrived yet, so we don't need to make a check until next time. Yeah, you can just dash there. And we'll pick this up next round. Gwen, what are you up to?
I think I'm gonna take the ship over this way.
Okay.
Drag it over.
You begin turn and you turn and begin moving away. That's your action. Anything for your bonus action or anything?
Unfortunately not. No.
Now, see, the unfortunate thing about this is it literally goes after you, so they're just watching as you turn and predicting your next move. And they're just going to summon the lances over here.
Yep. They're like naval officers. It really makes sense exactly this is happening, to be honest.
At the end of your turn as well, the one that is already there is going to try and attack you for a 24 to hit.
And it does not.
You've learned how to defect them. Nice.
They actually have to crit to hit Gwen, which is pretty funny.
Let's see if I get the blinding light back. No, we do not. Do they get their blazing trail back? Ooh, they do get their blazing trail back.
Because we haven't knocked...
Might be unfurling some sails soon.
Oh no.
It's because we haven't knocked out two of the bits yet. I think it was.
The point. It is your turn. What would you like to do?
Let's get down there and assess the damage.
You get down there with the remainder of your movement. As you get down and open the door into the dragon's lair. First of all, you notice how the back of the ship has this little ramp that goes down. It's technically supposed to be used for mounts and vehicles, but you seem to use it for dragon storage.
Yep.
Well, it's been forcefully opened. There's giant claw marks just taking chunks of it out. It was very forcefully opened. There also seems to be a large amount of burn marks around the exterior of it. It looks like they've kind of torn the fireproof lining up while they're doing it, and then just kept fire breathing into the wood beneath until they could break it open more easily.
She bust the lock.
Okay.
There is a large dragon kind of almost sitting guard on the new opening while several smaller dragons huddle behind it. All of them turn to look at you as you enter.
There's 2 3 feet long, if memory. I know it's 2. Yeah, there's 2 2 feet long, and one like 12 feet long.
The ship itself doesn't seem to have suffered any instability from it, other than you're going to have to repair and probably replace the the cargo hold door.
Did you rip the door?
Yeah, I mean,
thankfully.
It's satisfied that it's no structural damage. It's just the door's been ripped open, and these guys seem to be happy just staying there. I'm just gonna close the door and back out again.
The boys have been well fed. They've all been well fed. They're very well behaved. Rosie's just the active one. She's the aggressive.
Good. If I had any snacks on me, I'd chuck them in there.
There's some like near the door, definitely.
Yeah. It's like chuck some snacks, get out of there. Just double check on Angel while I'm here.
You do so. Angel's kind of just glances at you.
Angel's now.
Oh!
Oh, yeah, Angel's now Diddy.
Angel's 5 feet long or something there.
Yeah, I'm gonna spend my action hugging Angel then.
Yeah, it's like a large.
Because I don't think I can get back up in time.
Yeah.
All right. Luckily, though, Karzak kind of pops her head down the stairs, because Randy's already infecting the ship, and it's like, oh, the point. There you. That's way too Scottish.
She was occasionally quite Scottish.
It's just proximity to a dwarf, you know.
It
happens.
I just finished wrestling something up in the kitchen. Would you like a snack? Point.
Is it safe for owlbears?
I can honestly say I don't know.
Good enough. Good enough.
I'm a gardener. I don't know what happened.
I'm a gardener.
They eat most things.
They do.
I'll take some.
There's a lot.
Alright.
There's a lot of animal safe food in Alvina's kitchen. It's fine.
They pass you what appears to be some sort of some hard, like almost some crackers like bread that seems to have been spread over with the remnants of your slowly dwindling supplies as you've been on the road for a good couple weeks now.
It's
And
unidentified spread on bread.
And this party, I can only imagine, consumes so much goddamn food.
Yep. Half of it is Alvina.
Half of it is Alvina.
We should put a farm in Fuck You's Magnificent Mansion.
Oh, that'd be a good idea. Actually, that's a really good idea.
The Stardew Arc.
We've already got plants in Alvina's room. There's probably something edible in there we can put in there for seedlings.
While you're feeding Angel, you can't help but notice a large amount of leaves pushing through Alvina's door.
Yeah, I'm just not going to question that. That's happening. Not my problem.
Yes, Zormir, what would you like to do?
11-foot Emmy. Oh yeah, isn't Ace tiny now as well?
Who knows where Ace is? Don't worry about Ace. Ace.
He's in the vents! He's in the vents!
He's in the walls! He's in the goddamn walls!
I'm trying to think. There's not really a lot I can do. Hang on. Is there anything from enhanced abilities will help you in any way, Grant?
Con?
Oh my god.
Your mic has died, Gwen.
There's a predator here.
Oh, shit.
That's what you sound like. Close the call and rejoin, Gwen.
Yeah, cause...
One moment. Oh, yeah. Okay, he can hear us fine. It'll be a connection error, probably, with Discord.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't think any of the enhanced abilities really help him, though, to be fair. Because it doesn't do saves, does it? Yeah, it's just checks.
There are checks.
Yeah. Look, if he could let him reroll his con saves, he could keep his armor up in case he gets crit again. Okay, speak. Okay, it's connecting. It's taking. It's connecting. It's doing the connection. It's taking a bit.
That's just the usual thing.
Yeah.
Oh, we'll come back to Gwent once they're thinking. But Zormir, did you want to do anything?
Yeah,
We can come back to you too if you want.
It was more to see if anything would actually help Gwent with the enhanced abilities or anything like that. Because don't really
Unfortunately,
have.
Gwent cannot respond to you right now.
Or
Gwent's
actually...
recovering from being impaled still. Oh?
Hello?
That's
Does that work?
still
Yeah,
bad,
it's a
but
bit
better.
better.
Still bad, but we can understand you now.
We can hear you.
Oh, slight bonus. Okay.
I don't know what you've done. You sound like you're in a can.
I mean, honestly, who knows?
You also sound very pissed.
You kind of do. You sound slow and...
Actually, since you're steering, instead of enhanced abilities, I'm gonna cast mirror image on you.
Oh, that's just a really fucking good call.
And basically, now the spears have more targets on you to try and hit you.
Now they have to crit twice to hit. To be fair. That's pretty good. 10 plus dex.
Very useful.
You know who doesn't have mirror image on them though?
Zombie.
Me.
16 to try and hit you.
Nope.
Miss it. Dawnriser scoots forward.
Leaving
Leaves
all of you
us.
behind.
Unfortunately, they've already preempted your movement. They knew you were going to come here, and they've prepared lances ahead of time.
And here's some we prepared earlier. Stab, 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 stab.
However, at the end of the Dawnriser's turn, it does not recharge either, because nothing recharges in this.
Because
in this atmosphere.
because nothing
There's crystals and everything.
Because nothing recharges here. Everything rolls a 2. It's fine.
It's fine. Alvina, it is your turn. We are on the second round now, so go ahead and roll me a D.
20.
I'll do a D20. Yeah, just throw me a D20. You got bad enough luck, I'll just throw some guys at you. The spec doesn't recharge either.
They're fighting me.
Okay. Takes you about. Oh, yes, Stormer?
Attacks with the dragon. Keep on forgetting about the dragon being there.
Oh yeah,
yeah,
you're
yeah.
a dragon.
Attack with the dragon.
Oh hell yeah!
Damage. Let's see if you bloody the second one,
it's
or you
D6
destroy
plus,
the second one.
It's D6 plus 10, D6 plus 10, 2D6 plus 10. Bob.
Just roll 3d6.
Yeah.
I'll add 30.
Yeah.
Make the calcs. Make the machine do the calculations for you. It's just me. I am part of the machine. 39. 39 destroys it.
Yay!
Yeah, less than that. Okay. You destroy the second.
Fin. Spike. Thing.
Yeah, the second fin. And you can move on to the third one. That's. But that will decrease the recharge on it.
Yes.
It's not like it was recharging anyway.
Hey, recharge this time, right?
Guaranteed.
It just got the recharge, so.
It did get the recharge, didn't it? I need to remember that for it's actually its turn.
Yeah.
But yes. What was I gonna say? I was calculating distance as to where Alvina's actually in my mental image of the ship. You will need to dash this turn.
Dash for 90.
But in theory, that will get you to at least the corridor towards the central chamber as you're following Rosie's footsteps above you.
Actually, I think that gets me to Lou, doesn't it?
Lou's on the other side of the ship.
Oh, is he?
Right, you were left.
Well, yeah, I thought I came around from that one. Oh, fair enough. Okay.
Yeah, because they were still back, like, because you went around towards the engine from the captains, and then went down the other V. But because you're going to the center of the ship, Luke can just go straight up instead of going towards the engine, so they actually can get there before you.
Okay.
Well, they would if it wasn't for the fact you're so fucking fast.
Yeah, I'm 50% faster than Lou.
So you are gonna arrive there
yes.
at the same time.
Yeah.
But at the end of your turn, as you just turn the corner that is going down towards that large central chamber at the center of the ship, you can see into it. And how do I want this cage to look? Can I actually put into the aesthetic of the cage? It would have to be bound in silver because of how powerful she is.
I always kind of imagined it was kind of like a glass case kind of thing, because she's fire, so she could just slip out of cracks.
That's what the silver arcanite's for. It creates a magical barrier.
Oh, okay.
You wouldn't want a physical barrier for something like this.
Mm.
And also, it's just more aesthetic if it looks like a bird cage.
Ooh, fun.
It's just a classic damsel in distress cage. You glance down at what appears to be more like a cage cylinder rising from the floor to the ceiling, wrapped around each of the celestial steel bars, though, are silver arcanite chains that appear to be creating a magical barrier inscribed on the with your amazing vision. You actually see inscriptions carved into the celestial steel bars themselves. So there's this beautiful golden barred cage with silver twisted around it.
Nice. Yeah, Alvina cannot read Celestial, which I'm assuming it's written in, so she does not know what it says.
Yeah. Technically, it would be arcane glyphs carved in it, which same thing.
Ah, okay.
Well, maybe not technically celestial, but
it.
still can't read it. This is where you would see the two guards. Which, let me check what the hell I was supposed to have here. There are 4. But 2 of them will be facing towards your direction, and 2 of them will be facing towards the direction Lou's going to come in from in a second. Okay, you see what, which 2 do I want on your side? What would be the funnest? Ooh.
If there's 2 casters and 2 melee guys, it would be funny if the 2 casters were facing me and the 2 melees were facing Lou. So it's like, well, we're bad at these.
Actually,
We're both bad at this.
let's go. 1 second. I'm going to make you roll. I'm just going to put them in a little list here and.
Okay. Will I still have my bonus action, by the way, when I get here? Because my rage will have dropped.
Yeah, it's just your dash that it took you to get here.
Yeah, cool. So I'll basically just reactivate my rage when I get there. Because I had to take like a couple turns to not hit anything. Oh, actually, no, wait. Am I at the level where it doesn't stop anymore? Actually.
1, 2, 3, 4. Roll me 2d4, and we'll just reroll again if you get a duplicate. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go.
2d4. I did. Okay, 1d4. 2. 1 and 2. I get 1 and 2. Also, my god is Discord just kicking me and throwing me back in repeatedly, but it's fine. It's immediate. So.
Immediate. Okay then. So you see, first of all, what appears to be a very obvious, I say obvious, a knight-like individual, and this is a somehow even more buff unicorn in celestial steel plate armor with a massive honking shield, like a giant triangular, that kind of triangular circular shaped shield for a classic knight.
Kite.
Kite, is that what they're called?
Kite shield, yeah.
Has this beautifully large kite shield with the symbol of the clenching fist over the shackles.
The butcher.
The butcher's sigil. And what appears to be a large flail.
Oh, fun. Okay.
The second figure, hilariously, is also the other armored one.
I get both armored guys, 1 and 2.
Probably shouldn't have put both marshals first and then put the range second. That's my bad. But I had the dice decided, so who I have. The other figure appears to be wearing this glistening. It's kind of got a greenish hint to it. It looks like it's got mithril. You recognize mithril. You're a tier 3 adventurer. You know what the hell you're looking at.
Also, Zorma used to have mithril plate.
Yeah, but this is a mithril chain. Chainmail over their form. It's a little more of a scrawnier unicorn, more lean athletic, kind of like yourself. But they are also holding a smaller shield, and in their other hand, they are clenching what appears to be a little fist medallion that kind of stops at the wrist, clenching a chain that is around their neck, almost like a necklace.
Okay, cleric. I can probably put 2 and 2 together. Go probably cleric.
But that's the 2 figures that you see looking at you.
I mean, it just goes in, goes, "Hello, gentlemen," and then just basically it rages again. It's a Super Saiyan.
Both figures look towards you. That will be you. For the support round. Is this Rosie's support round? This is the other support round.
20, I think, was Rosie's.
Yeah, this will.
It was just after Alvina's turn. Yeah, this was Rosie's.
Because it's when you're shouting.
Can I have Rosie just like, smash her head in the breath weapon?
She has to tear open the roof this turn, but she can next turn. Yes.
Atta girl.
As you do this, you just start hearing this thunking sound above. I'll have her finish tearing next round to breathe in, but just for flavor.
Yeah.
But she doesn't appear just now.
Okay. Alvina just grins because she can hear it.
All right, Lou Grim, you're also supposed to arrive. So this will also be the end of your dash movement, but you have a bonus if you want to do anything. But as you turn the corner, you see a similar image to what Alvina does, just on the opposite side. And on your side, there's actually two athletic-looking, kind of more lanky, athletically built unicorns. Both of them have what appear to be celestial inscribed bandages wrapped around their hoofs and arms, and they appear to be. One of them is wearing a arcane robe with little symbols of the clenching fist along their robes, and the other actually has the clenching fist tattooed on their forehead and is wearing what looks like more monk apparel.
Oh.
I thought there might have been monks when you
I was wondering that, yeah.
mentioned that they wrapped around their feet.
So we've probably got...
I'm just realising the irony of the clenching fist crew being unicorns who don't have fists.
Yeah, they still punch you, though.
We don't know that.
They still punch you, though.
You've not met them yet.
Yeah, you haven't seen it yet. If you haven't seen it yet, point. Also, my god,
true.
Discord,
They
behave yourself.
could have fists. You don't know. We didn't describe it. All I said is they have hoofs on their feet.
Yeah. Hoof hand.
They could have 5 little hoofs on their fingers.
They have their way of the hoof monk. It's fine. It's 3 on 4. This should be interesting.
Lou, that sets the end of your turn. I assume you have a bonus action because you're a sorcerer, so I should talk bonus actions. It's silly. In which case, we go to Gwent. It is your turn. What would you like to do?
Okay. So, what I'd like to do is flare the engines for just a second and then stop. Because I'm trying to get them to move the spears away from us.
Oh.
So I don't get stabbed, is the plan.
Make me an intelligence deception check.
Come on, Gwen. Nat 20 this.
See how convincing you are.
Intelligence is just a plus. Yeah, not bad.
Okay. You do so.
First time ship combat. Might as well give it a shot.
Who knows where the ship is going? Not high. Let's see. Where are you wanting to fake that you're going? Your deception appears
this way.
that's right. Your deception appears to have been successful.
Nice.
They summon it over there. Let's actually resummon this one a little bit over here, and then you can move in your true direction. On the Dawnriser's turn.
Oh, not gonna move. That's the point. Gonna stick it where I am.
Let's take it where you are, because they do remain a couple behind you, so you're better off moving out of all of their range.
In that case, over here.
Yeah.
On the bottom.
At the end of the shooting star's turn, let's see if they can get a recharge back. Ooh, they get their blinding light back for once. And let's see if they can get their blazing trail. They get their blazing trail.
Oh, they actually got the 6. Damn it!
They got the 6 all of a sudden. The game's like, right, time to change things up.
Oh wait, the teleport.
No,
they didn't actually use the teleport. It didn't
They
recharge.
didn't use teleport.
It didn't need to recharge.
It summons it, and then it can, because it can do its spiritual lance for free. Thankfully, the people inside doing that. Do I want to move away from it? The problem is you're not shooting it.
We're just being
It doesn't
annoying.
actually have a it doesn't have a need. I think it just keeps its charge until you start shooting it.
Honestly, I think we're gonna need some help inside, guys.
You shot yourself?
Am I sure of myself? Yes. I'm also
no,
no.
you shot
He said you shot
yourself in there. It's your own fault.
Okay, I shot myself in there. What about Lou?
I didn't mention Lord and Mayor.
You
Go
know.
fetch
No,
the
it's
princess.
I am gonna move them. It's just their primary strategy because then they can move back later if need be. They don't want more of you boarding them, which is still a risk. So let's have them actually move. I don't think any of you had held actions anymore.
No.
So they tend to just run to the other side of the map.
Taking the 2 dragons, 1 elf, 1 goblin, and 1 wherever Lou is now. Considered.
Just in case you can start shooting them. And they've already kind of prepped to where they think you're going to go. So that'll be fine. And then they can recharge. Because there's just no downside for this from them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I'm happy with that strategy. Right. That's their turn. Oh, no, but it would be the jailer's
Unicorns.
turn on there
Yeah.
as well. Ooh. What do I want? Okay, the knight is going to step forward. I'm just going to refer to them as their classes because I think it's easier.
Yeah.
Are going to step forward and which one?
Knight, cleric, monk, and war mage, I assume.
He is going to channel energy into his shield.
Ooh. Okay.
And you can see as the energy is kind of being channeling in, there's little indents in the shield embossed into it that it begins to get filled with this radiant light. And as it completes the sigil on the shield in a glowing pattern off the butcher, it explodes outwards.
Okay.
Into what appears to be a is it 30 foot? Yeah. 30-foot aura around the knight.
That's freaking Guardians, isn't it?
Does not have the whooshing entities that you associate with Guardians, as it seems to. There seems to be a little bit more brightness in the area around them, but nothing else seems to happen. You are currently outside this aura, though.
Okay.
But this aura does kind of extend around them, and it's going around the cage and encompassing some of their allies on the other side.
Okay, or a protection, something along those lines, probably. Okay, I like it.
The cleric is going to stand behind the knight and is going to clench at the at the emblem, their holy symbol around their neck, and is going to reach out and touch the knight, and you can see this bubble begin to form around the knight until it kind of fades into I don't know, a barely imperceptible like shield around them.
False life, probably, or a buff, something.
It looks similar to what Gwent does when he's casting Shield of Faith.
Ah, Shield of Faith. Okay.
I'm just gonna buff their AC a little bit as they're gonna take some defensive actions to prepare for you.
They've seen a barbarian. They've seen a barbarian. It's yeah, the barbarian.
It's like you see them glancing up, cautious as to what the fuck that sound is above them.
The barbarian glanced up and is grinning, and they're going, "Oh shit."
As for the sorcerer and the monk, Lou, the sorcerer begins casting a... What level are you? A 2-ring power spell, so a 2nd level spell, and is reaching out towards you in what looks to be... Let's give them a nice little orb, arcane foci. A little bit of arcanite inside an orb as they hold it and stare at you. But they are casting a 2nd level spell that you can see. What would you like to do?
Counter spell.
Yeah. Done.
You want to counterspell their 2nd level spell?
Third level.
Can't expect automatically dispel 2nd level spells. So.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think. I think they let this go. I think that's a good bargain. You know, using up one of your 3rds for one of their 2nds. This is a resource game at this point. You counterspell. It succeeds. The sorcerer doesn't seem to do anything with it.
This Luke casually just going up.
He literally just snap. I imagine Luke just straight up snaps his fingers. It seems the type, right? That seems like a thing that Lou would do. Just stylish.
Just putting my thumb like the British gas advert.
I just realised if point ever gets access to counter spell, he's literally just gonna finger gun spells away. I'm
trying to remember how far off access I am for it. I might already be able to have it.
It's 3rd level spells. Do you have 3rd? Actually,
it's 3rd level spell, but only for sorcerer, warlock, and wizard.
It's 6th level bard. Then
okay.
I think, right? Because Arcane Secrets, I believe, is 6th level. I do like that Discord is disconnecting, but disconnecting fast enough that I hear the entire sentence.
Yep.
And it has made TR sound extremely fucking
extremely slow. Yeah, apparently it's entirely Discord. It's not just the server. The entertaining part, you said that before it said your mic was unmuted. That's how much Discord's lagging. Yeah, apparently it's just a Discord thing. It's not a server thing, so there's nothing we can do about it. Apologies, anybody watching in the future, but Discord's bugging today.
What's even worse is I've server boosted this as well. So
it doesn't matter. It's actual Discord server error, which is there's nothing that boosting will do about it.
We want to try the other channel just to see if it
No, it's on a different server. Like another server I'm in is complaining about it because they're trying to play D&D as well. So it's completely just Discord. It's not a specific server thing.
Apologies for Bork's Discord.
Yeah, nothing we can do about it.
I get kicked out for a brief second every now and then as well.
Exactly.
Same here.
Thankfully, because it's streaming on my end, you'll see if you watch the VoD back. Like it's like you miss the occasional word, but 99% of it's fine. Like that. Like what just happened there.
Yeah.
You should get fun sound effects.
Yeah, didn't.
Miss the occasional word and then bing.
Yeah, pretty much. It's fine. We can make do.
Really, you give some people some +2 armor and shields, and their AC really goes up.
Oh yeah, it's why +2 shields are nuts because it's just 4 AC for a shield.
Real wild.
Yeah. So
hilariously,
I know what the knight's AC is now.
Is he beating me?
It's 26.
Yep, he's beating me.
It's a minimum.
Well, he's got
26.
a lovely +2 shield if you want it.
Yeah, he's got a +2 shield, +2 full plate, and
my-
Shield of Faith on. So he's at 20.
My shield gets boosted by my artificer stuff already.
How does you bid? You get a different effect. You get the bounce, right?
Yeah, and I've also got increased AC on it as well because of one of the modifications.
Yeah. Well, on the plus side, here's the bit. Gwent, there's a +2 shield here if you want it, because I don't think yours is +2.
Ooh, I actually don't know what mine is.
I don't
Of course,
believe.
have the,
But I
the
do
symbol
know
here.
if it's special.
I remember we got you a magic shield, but I don't think it was a +2 shield.
No, it's just a +1.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
which I've never actually used.
Yeah.
Because
You have heavy as well, don't you?
yeah.
There's a +2 full plate here and a +2 shield.
You said of armor.
Weirdly, probably wouldn't actually take that much modification either because it's a unicorn base. I've just realised. Wouldn't actually take much thinking about it.
Same for the gloves.
No, these guys have hands. We've already established.
I thought we hadn't established.
Exactly.
It's just up in the air at the moment.
They have both hands and hooves whenever they need either one.
Oh, left arm has a hoof.
Oh,
Right
left
arm
has a
has
hoof, right has a hand. Oh,
No,
God.
no, they just take hoof gloves off, guys. We've all seen the meme.
Yeah.
I mean, is this Twister? Like, right hand too.
It's
No.
like, it's just like the horseman in picking Brave Star. He just transforms into
2020.
his hands and his hooves into
Uh,
hands.
Yeah, no, what was I doing? Oh yeah, I was calculating how far away Lou is. I think I'm putting you guys like 60 away from the center. That seems fair.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Which means I am going to need to just burn a key point for Step of the Wind to dash to Lou, as, Lou, you're concentrating on this sorcerer and you counterspell them, but in a flash of movement at the corner of your eye, this monk closes the distance between its position and you, and it comes straight in at your stomach.
Stunning strike.
Oof
Oof to the gut.
Got +10 here.
And metal, so.
As a 27 to hit you.
Ow.
Just.
A little bit. Just grazes the, like, 10 AC wizard. 10 AC sorcerer.
That's
They've got
11.
D6 at
Yeah.
this level.
11, thank you very much.
+5. 7 bludgeoning damage.
How much?
7.
7 bludgeoning damage.
It's not too bad damage-wise, but I'm worried about the rest.
And,
Con save, probably.
can I do that with their stunning strike? So I can just do it.
The
Doesn't say I
multi-attack.
can't do both.
You can do multi-attack. I think only one can be stunning strike, though. 'Cause I think it's once per turn, isn't it?
No.
Oh, okay.
So my monks are so fucking OP. It's however many key points they can burn.
Joe.
I actually just keep a count of that because I've already burned one to move.
1 to move, 1 to stunning. Actually, how many is it for stunning strike? Is it 1?
It's one.
It's 1. Cool.
My monks OP.
Monks are good.
I was more checking their specialty subclass.
Oh, it's fist monk, punchy one.
Yeah, I made them way of open hand. It seemed like the
Very appropriate. Yeah. I think they can do those with stunning strike as well. I don't think there's anything that stops you.
Okay, so whenever you hit with granted by a flurry of blows, you're gonna pose one of the following effects.
Ah,
Right.
yeah.
We'll actually just get it for free on flurry of blows. Because I've never actually done way of the open palm, hilariously.
I have, but I didn't use those
they
abilities.
get
I was
healing.
using other abilities. Yeah, they do get healing. That's a cool one.
I guess I'll at least try and stun you on the first attack. Why not? It's the second key point. Let me keep track of that. Luke, give me a Constitution saving throw.
You are pretty good at these.
Better now.
can actually put their DC. What's their DC?
21. Probably not 21.
No, probably not that. Where do I calculate that again?
Good God, I just
So
realised
it's
you've
just
got
minus 18.
I just realised, Lou, you've got better con saves than Alvina.
The Amulet of Hell.
Ah!
Okay.
He has a
Very
flat
powerful,
bonus
very
to it.
powerful.
Yeah.
Probably not worth it doing it on the second. Gonna hit you again with their, because they have melee attack. Hit you again for 25 to hit.
Yeah.
Maybe I can just punch you to death instead. 10 bludgeoning damage. And I might as well burn a flurry of blows here. See if I can just take you down before you can actually get a turn. Not gonna worry about trying to stun you at this point. They felt just how resistant you were to their attacks.
I don't think they can flurry of blows because he bonus action dashed, didn't he?
You're right, so they did.
Yeah.
Put that key point back up. You're safe for this round. I won't knock you on your ass just yet. But next turn, oh boy, am I gonna make you do a Dave not get knocked prone. Although, can't take reaction until the end of your next turn. Oh, that's such a good combo with the sorcerer. I didn't think of that.
Oh yeah.
Darn me. DM's just coming up with new strategies on the fly.
Genuinely, when you said, oh, it should have been 2 on the marshals the other side. No, I think these are actually the best combos. Genuinely.
It's true, it's true. But that is all 4 of them. The point, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
I think I'm gonna cast fly on myself and
Zoom.
oh, it's already gone.
It has, unfortunately, as 2 of its shields. It was only able to get halfway across because it has actually it should be like, it can only go half the way. Let's put it back into the middle. Because it's lost 2 of its wings. It's also half the movement.
Ah, that's very good to know.
So it can't go all the way to the other side, but...
Is there a way I can perform the help action to help our ship recharge its own teleport quicker?
Go into wherever the things are.
Yeah, so go into the engine room.
Not
and
the help action. You could charge it by pumping spell slots into it. That is a valid way to charge the engines.
Finally.
But I've not worked out how high the spell slot would need to be based on the roll.
Okay.
It's like a 500-foot teleportation. I guess the equivalent of a dimension door, so at least a 4th level or higher.
Okay, I'll pump a 4th level into the engine then.
Makes sense.
You get some efficiencies because there's actually... It's programmed to do it.
Yeah.
It's specifically designed to only do that thing. Cool. Then, yeah, you pump it into there and I'll recharge the engine.
Yes, and it's very important everyone knows Tiny Angel is still just under my arm.
It's bigger than you. It's not that small.
It's still under my arm. I'm now riding Tiny
You're on
Angel
its
then.
back, yeah. It's still like size medium.
You're still under the ship. That's fine. Is that you, the point?
Yep, that's me.
All right. Randy's still infecting the ship, and there's nobody to evict. That's fine. This time you get though for just recharging the engine. Zormir, it is your turn before we presumably teleport the ship.
You and Dragon, remember, Zormir as well.
Yeah.
Although you are the one piloting the ship, presumably.
No,
So you can teleport
Gwent
on your turn if you want.
Gwent is.
Oh, it's Gwent.
Yeah, you can use your bonus action to take...
Take the wheel!
Yep,
I'll
exactly.
take the wheel and jump us there.
Okay. Apparently you didn't even need the deception because as you're flying away, you just decide to teleport anyway.
No, but you're just throwing him off now. They're throwing him off the scent.
I show you the combination. Show Gwent the combination to do the jump button, and giving Gwent some more piloting lessons as we're moving about.
But you guys actually needed the ship wheel. All right, you've teleported.
Was that my action?
No, I'll just use up the Dawn's Riser's action next. You just gotta do it a little bit more efficiently because you're in the pilots. We'll take up your bonus action though to effectively speed that action up.
Well, my bonus action doesn't really do much. I think as an action, I'm going to move towards a crane and start lowering it towards that opening.
Try and anchor to the ship.
Well, not anchored to the ship, but obviously if any of them do decide to come out that way, give them a quicker
Okay, probably can
escape.
access. You do so. You just naturally succeed since you can pilot the ship.
I think Alvina's got a different exit strategy if we manage to survive these nights now.
But also, I will do Randy's dragon.
Go down, move it down to one of the other wings and start ripping into those.
All 3 attack. Roll me 3d6. So that's second one. Oh, that's the third one. Go keep track of its health.
It's still 35 total. Still not bad.
35. Yeah, it's enough to
Bloody
slightly
it.
do more than bloody it. I don't actually think you can destroy it in one hit. No, because they have 50.
If it triple crit, it could get real close.
I guess you get really lucky.
Yeah.
Dragons didn't work.
All right. The Dawn
should
Riser
triple
uses
crit
it to teleport. Presumably you just want to keep it hovering there.
Yeah.
D6 to charge. Does not charge because yours is a 6.
The crane's just sitting there ready for anyone who needs to get out there quick, and I'm holding action to reel it back up, basically.
All right. Alvina, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
Okay. So how far are they away from me?
60 feet.
60 feet. How far is the princess away from them?
They were kind of standing in front of it, so like 10, 15 feet at most, depending on which side of the cage she's standing at. It's like a 5 to 7 foot wide cage. It's not. It's like she has a luxurious amount of space. It's a standing cage for transport.
Yeah. Basically, Alvina will go. She'll switch to Ignan and go, Princess, could you step back a little bit?
As you do so, as you peer through, you actually notice that the princess is currently unresponsive. She seems to be almost in a daze. She is standing upright, but her head is tilted down, and she doesn't seem to be responding. It's almost like she's in a trance of some like.
Okay, good to know. Well, she'll be fine. And Alvina's gonna raise her sword in the air and swing down.
Ooh, this is quite convenient. It's hilarious. Strength save.
Yeah, which I'm assuming they're getting a bonus.
I mean, they're already so strong.
Yeah. I think it should hit the sorcerer though as well. Not the monk. It's definitely not hitting the monk, but it might.
It doesn't go through the cage because of the arcane shield, so I'm going to count that as full cover effectively.
Okay.
Because it is effectively like a pillar in the center of the room.
Yeah, I get you.
It just has line of sight, but the magical barrier is effectively a force field.
Yeah.
Fish does have additional bonus to this, so plus. And they'd have proficiency. Oh damn! Fucking nice going. Hell of a strength save. Okay. 24.
Makes it
for him. The cleric is next to the knight, so we'll get that, but only gets doesn't have proficiency in it. So they'll just get a plus 10. A 19
he
fails.
Yeah, he fails. Okay. So it's 38 force to the cleric and half to the knight.
1 second. I have to track all them individually.
Yeah, that was a low roll as well. Unfortunately.
Cleric will be a contract for concentrating on it.
Oh yeah, also if it hits the barrier, I'm assuming the barrier is an object, right?
Not a physical one, it's an arcane shield.
Fair.
So it doesn't take damage, because it's a force.
Yeah, gotcha. Well, to the rest of the ship around it, the ship takes a lot of damage.
Yeah, you see it just kind of like crushing the marble under it.
Yeah. Boom!
Why can't I type properly? Okay, and then I can actually apply the damage, which is 38 on a fail for the cleric.
Yeah. It was a good bit of damage, I'd take it. I was mostly taking it just for the, like, bit of extra damage, because very high AC, and maybe I can bust that ward save on the knight that the cleric's concentrating on. Yeah.
Ooh.
Unlikely to do it on the actual knight. I imagine he's got good con as well, and his shield, his big force field thing is probably staying up from that, but hey.
His big aura is actually a channel divinity.
Oh, not concentration. Good to know.
Not concentration. The cleric's one is, however, and they did that.
It's
They've
half.
got thingy though, so they do have
190.
advantage on the con save.
Warcaster.
I feel you just got on the cleric, you know?
Yeah.
It's just such a good thing.
And it's the glitching clerics of war as well. Really makes sense.
11 plus 4.
He needs to make a 19.
15, and then, but it is a saving throw, so he gets a +4 from the knight,
Exactly
which brings him to 19.
Exactly makes it. Damn! Was worth a try.
The other interesting thing you know is as the force ripples through the aura of the knight, it definitely seems to deal damage to them, but they are not forced to the ground.
Ooh, okay.
Their
I know
movement
what he is.
Unaffected.
I know what he is. Okay. That's a glory paladin.
Something slimming. He's a unique thing, particularly for thingy, but he has similar properties.
Yeah.
But the whole point of the butcher is he will not be chained.
Yeah.
So his aura prevents him being affected, restrained. Effectively, like freedom of movement.
Yeah, pretty much. I like it. It's cool.
But
and I guess Alvina will step just to the edge of the aura. It's like a bring it kind of bit.
You do so. As you do so, the ceiling directly above you is ripped apart, and Rosie's head comes in and roars flame down at them. Flame breath. Go.
Nice.
Not bad.
That's my girl. That's why she didn't step the full way in, by the way.
Let's have a look here. Dex saves plus the extra 4 for both of them. I'll just roll 2d20s. They get +8 to each. What is a red dragon's DC? You have 17 apparently.
Yeah.
Young is 17. 16 fails even with the extra. So the knight will succeed because it's a knight. They just pull up their shield. Unfortunately, the heat almost curled back against the arcane force and catches the cleric. This poor cleric's taking just the full blood of these attacks.
That's the point of the AoE.
30. 30 damage for the knight, and then a fool. Oh my god, the cleric's bloody already.
Yes!
Jesus.
Alvina works well in tandem with the dragon. Who'd have thought?
It's a shame some of the fire didn't get through your the fire princess. It might have made her feel better.
Yeah, but fortunately,
barrier.
Magical force field.
Yeah, it's fine. We've got something for that. We just need Lou. No, we just need Lou not to be incapacitated. He's got disintegrate. Remember? Which busts walls of force. Which I'm assuming this is roughly the equivalent of.
Kind of. This is probably of the Silver Arcanite, which is a binding force.
Yeah.
But it's also quite high AC because it's one of the rare Arcanites. It's actually what gets used to chain and imprison the Primordials and Ultumed in the original main sphere.
Fair. I mean, she is daughter of a Primordial, so it kind of makes sense.
Yeah, like it's the only thing powerful enough to actually bind a primeval creature.
Yeah.
Also, what we're currently making blue out of as well.
No, wait, that's Twisted Silver. That's different.
Yeah, Twisted Silver is the
Baby.
psychic resistant one.
Alright.
This is Silver Arcanite.
Oh yeah. Alright.
Don't worry, we're gonna get you this Arcanite at the end zone, don't worry.
Well, assuming you don't have to break it in order to get the princess out.
We'll have
Might,
shards.
Yeah, it's not as useful though.
Yeah,
if all else fails, if all else fails, I'll eat it.
Tell me what Silver Arcanite tastes like.
Yeah.
Portion of it.
It's slowly expanding that.
Expand the menu.
Lou, it is your turn. There is a monk right next to you, punching you in the stomach. It weirdly doesn't hurt as much as you thought it would, because your mind's trapped in a pyramid in a metal body. What would you like to do?
It's phantom pain.
Phantom pain.
Neil, you're muted.
You're muted, buddy.
We'll never know. We'll never know what Lou wanted to do.
There we go. He's unmuted.
So, as a bonus action...
He has a bonus action!
Bonus action...
Is there a helicopter in here?
No, it's Gwent. It's the Gwent copter.
I cast on myself Fizzband's Platinum Shields.
Oh, shit. That's a good one. Yeah, I think I know that one.
Fizzband's Platinum. What level is this?
6.
Yeah, it's a big spell.
6. You casting a 6th level spell? I'm gonna try and counterspell that. I think it's only fair. I'm not gonna try and waste a 6th level slot on this though, so let's go ahead and cast a 3rd level and make a spell casting check. Proficiency plus charisma would be a +9. 23 to counterspell your 6th level spell, Lou.
That does it.
As the sorcerer smirks with their unicorn mouth.
That's a really weird mental image.
Yep.
Nay.
I
They just
say
snort laugh.
nay.
I say nay.
I'm terrible.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Lou, but it had to be payback for you counterspelling them last time.
It's like, how dare you?
They let that go.
See, they're gonna counterspell. They were just casting a 2nd level spell. You're casting a 6th level. They're definitely gonna try and take that out. They just took out a 6th level for the cost of a 3rd. That was economic on their part.
Cost efficiency.
Cost efficiency, Lou. Lou, what would you like to do with your action?
On the 2 of them, I would like to cast Mass Suggestion.
Interesting.
Haven't you already? You can't cast multiple leveled spells at once. I don't think, can you?
No, unfortunately you cannot.
Yeah.
You can cast cantrip.
You can just shoot him.
I thought I'd be able to do that because it was a bonus action and an action.
No, it just means that you could do a bonus action spell and an action cantrip.
Hilariously, that's the only time in which this rule applies, so I'm not sure what the alternative you were thinking of was.
The other one would be action.
You can cast 2 action spells. You can cast a reaction and an action spell. Weirdly, it's dicey whether or not you can cast a bonus action and a reaction spell. Don't worry about that.
Yeah.
But you cannot cast a bonus action and an action leveled spell. You can cast a leveled bonus and then a cantrip.
Or vice versa. Honestly, the shield was a really good play. Genuinely, if it had gone off. Like, it is good. Honestly, just for the cover.
You can, of course, disengage and run away if you'd like. Though against a monk, I don't think you'll get far.
He's definitely faster than you. 1, he's a horse. 2, he's a monk.
Yeah.
I've got a few. I'm just seeing what.
Do you have any melee cantrips that would be handy? Like, do you have those claws? I can't remember the name of the spell.
You know, it just occurred to me that his base speed was supposed to be 50. He didn't actually need to dash that last time. I was calculating it based on a human base speed.
Oh! I just assumed that he was like 10 feet short or something like that. He was like real close.
Yeah, he was, but he has an extra 20.
Yeah.
Oh well, he was going light on you.
He just strolled up to you. He didn't run. He took his time getting...
With his extra monk movement, he just base moves at 70.
Damn.
Yeah, so I'm gonna cast Chill Touch on him.
Yeah, good bet.
Go for it.
It is at disadvantage, I think, unless you have the close quarters casting one, because it is a ranged attack in melee.
Yeah, one allow.
Disadvantage then.
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
You don't
you've made the Grey spellcaster mistake of getting into melee against a monk.
Which
So you
is
don't have.
He came to me.
he did. To be fair, this is kind of a
I never
monk's.
went to him.
This is kind of the one thing monks are really good at is dealing with casters.
I don't think a 12 works.
No, unfortunately not. Unfortunately not, Lou. Lou, you worried? You worried yet, Lou? Because honestly, I don't even know how Alvina's gonna fare in the next round.
Yeah, Alvina's worried.
Although Alvina has a dragon on their side, so maybe slightly better than you.
I'm not bad. I'm not bad.
All right. Unfortunately, that is your turn, I believe. I would not advise running away, or he will punch you in the back. Gwent, it is your turn. You have managed to get away from all of the pointy, stabby things. What would you like to do?
I'm going to run to the front of the ship that the dragon made.
Yeah, fair. There are several very large holes that the dragon made.
Ooh.
So...
Can I see both Alvina and the two people with Alvina? Is my question.
Zormir, give me... Would you even be able to see that far away? You couldn't see that far away. Gwent could have.
Gwent's got very good perception.
Yeah, more just in position where Zormir would have teleported the ship to, and if they would have known to teleport above, like, near that hole.
Well, that hole wasn't there then, so...
Oh, yeah. Roll me, Gwent, roll me a d20. Let's let fate decide how well a sight you can get.
Fate, don't dick me.
It dicked you.
It dick me.
No, it's entirely out of your line of sight. You're actually just slightly below eye line of the base of the ship.
Can I see into any part of the ship?
This hole.
Yeah, you can see into the
over.
original hole that
Alvina punched through.
Alvina punched into it on the side of the ship.
And is anybody currently there?
No.
Fuck you is. So there's a
You
lamp.
can't see fuck you. Who knows what fuck you is?
He's probably there, right? There's probably a lamp. Actually, no, there's the fake lamp because he replaced it, didn't he?
Yeah, fuck you's busy stealing shit. Fuck you's already taken like the persona of one of the helm crew and is actually the one piloting the ship.
He's the one casting spiritual weapons on you guys.
He's just in their version of the cannon control. I'm like, oh, this game is cool. Look, there's a Gwent.
There's a Gwent-shaped model. Bang! Honestly, Gwent, with your movement, you might be able to get to like behind Alvin from there. Actually, behind Lou, because that side was where Lou was.
Yeah,
Okay.
that side was Wendler.
Yeah. Which honestly probably not a bad idea, because Alvin is in a bad spot, Lou's in a worse spot.
Hey Gwent, what is your base speed again?
My base speed is 80.
You go 10 foot faster than this unicorn monk that would chase after you.
You can outrun him!
Screw it, then I'm gonna jump onto the ship.
Yeah.
I'm going through the hole.
Slide down the
Oh,
crane.
someone got disconnected from Roll20 now.
Give me an acrobatics check to see how well you kind of just make that transition.
Come on, Gwen.
You got it.
Holy!
19!
Oh,
Beautiful,
surprisingly good.
There's no penalty to your movement. You're able to you don't have to like stop for a bit and like get a good position, and you just immediately just jump in that
Spin
hole.
right round.
You don't even like slam into the wall. You perfectly drift.
But nobody's there.
And no one thought you could, and people said you can't drift a horse.
It would take you at least one dash to get to Lou.
Dash to get to Lou.
Nah, you need at least one dash.
Because it's a fairly big ship. Makes sense.
Yeah.
That's also the quarters curve.
Well, if one way is Lou, one way is Alvina, would I know which way is which? or luck check to see left or right, and then you tell me which one it is.
Lou's
'Cause
much.
I don't know. I know which one is which.
Lou's much closer, I think, is the
It's
one.
much closer, but they bring British to point. They don't know where the hell Lou is. They
Yeah.
just got to the ship.
Plus, you said they curved. So
It does
it's
curve.
not-
They don't fly sight.
True. Oh, you might.
Okay.
There might be an easy way to figure out which side Alvina's on.
Yeah. Roll me a d20. Below 10, you get unfortunate and go Alvina's side. Above 10, you go to Lou.
You go to Lou!
Hey, to Lou I go.
I think that's just Gwent going, well, there's a dragon that way. I'm going the other way.
You don't even know there's a dragon. They have to go in like a V shape all the way around the ship to look back to you. It's just that there's very obvious like sword marks to the left.
I was assuming he could see. He saw the dragon before he jumped on, considering he's gigantic on top, sticking a head through the ship hole.
Yeah, but the dragon's effectively like close to the center. He doesn't know where if that's left or right here.
Can't you also bonus action dash?
Oh shit, you can!
Yeah, I can bonus action dash up there, so yeah.
Yeah, that gets you to in visual line of Lou and can get you to Lou within 5 feet if you'd like with a bonus, and that gives you an action. What would you like to do?
You see a unicorn beating
and
him
then
up.
For my action, I'm going to look at both of them and say, hey, fuck off.
Dreadful aspect.
So the sorcerer is 60 feet from Lou, but you can target the monk if you'd like.
I'm more than happy with that.
Monk does have a high wisdom.
He would have a good wisdom, but, you know, also is worth a shot.
Yeah.
Worth a shot.
The fates are on our side.
Does not have proficiency though, so this would just be a +5.
That's
He's
really
not near the
lucky.
knight.
That's really lucky, actually. He's too low level to get proficiency in everything. We're in luck, guys.
Yay. What level is that?
15,
14?
I think. 14, 15.
Diamond Soul?
I think so.
Oh yeah, too low level for that.
Like it's
Doesn't matter though.
Never
Nat
mind.
20 that shit.
Oh.
Reaction silvery bar.
Yay!
Okay. He believes in the power of the gods.
He
the
shouldn't
second
have.
time,
He
the
shouldn't
gods
have.
failed.
He shouldn't have. He's fighting against Gwent, the cleric version of an atheist.
Your god is on your side now, Gwen. He sees you being heroic and running into danger instead away from it.
A hero started to form in his
Wait,
eyes.
can you choose who you do that to?
Silvery Bobs.
No, each creature of the paladin's. Okay, paladin's choice. Right.
magically discovered
Paladin's
the
choice, yeah.
name.
I was just curious if it
otherwise,
affected
He
Lou.
can. He could, if he
Funny.
wants to. He can affect Lou. Do you want to just terrify Lou for no
Oh.
reason?
If I stood in front of Lou and made him run away from me, that would be controlling movement for later. Everybody scatter. Boom.
Scatter! Boom! Gone.
Gwen, is that your turn?
Yep.
All right, what do we do? Let's do the ship movement first, and I'll deal with the people in the ship. They did recharge their movement last turn. They've got 1.5. Well, no, technically you've only broken the outer casing.
Yeah.
It's not until you destroy it fully that you break the sail.
There's no armor in it anymore.
So they got 2. Boo-doo-boo-doo-boo. Oh, it's also the turn so they can summon back their
Magical lance.
magical lances. Magical lances. Come on, I can still stab some people. You're all lucky. I only do 1 per character.
The
Or
really,
just stab Zormir 7 times.
the real reason why Gwent ran into this ship because he's sick of these lances.
Hey,
And then
don't worry, Gwen. You also still have mirror image cast on you.
Oh
so-
shit! You do have mirror image.
There's 3 Gwents.
It's a cavalry charge.
You know, it's
Dun, 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 dun.
I do like how it just sounds like Gwent is really sick right now.
It does, yeah.
yeah,
It's
fucking
just
put in there.
because you sound
So they are gonna go half movement, so that's fine. I'll take them
You
halfway through a
seriously
map.
doped up.
you need to listen to it on stream, Gwen. It's very funny.
Oh, and they have their blinding light back. Oh, I should have done that instead. That's way more fun. I want to actually use their blinding light. You can only do one. Go back there. I forgot they had that. Blinding light.
It's fine. I know the dragon's fine.
Does it affect people below deck?
No. I know it doesn't affect Rosie either because her head's inside the ship.
Darmir's the only one who's going to be affected by this.
No, it affects
No. Somewhere in the mycelial, mycelial verse.
Tiny Randy's just catatonic on the ground. Also, I think Point's not in the ship yet, is he? So
I'm below decks.
Oh.
Yeah, they're below decks.
I'm below decks of the Dawn Riser at the moment.
To be fair though, there is just beams of light coming in through the Dawn Riser's windows.
Yeah.
Oh, it's one of those club nights.
Yeah, it's why we don't have. It's why they don't have windows. We do.
Alright.
Yeah, it's actually why they don't have windows. They have like light shielding through their metal. They use arcane devices to see.
Yeah, it's like how submarines see, I assumed, right? Because
yeah, they're effectively using sonar, but a magical form of it.
Yeah.
Alrighty, that's the exterior of the ship. They can't move naturally, and they can only do one, so they are still just where they were previously.
Because we ripped out their actual engine.
Ripped out their actual engines. Let's do the recharge on the blinding light. Oh, no, wait. They don't recharge until the blinding light is finished first. Cool. Come on. Chris, fucking remember your own rules for creating these goddamn ships. Let's go ahead and actually use the Knight and the Cleric and the Sorcerer and the Monk. Let's start with the Knight and the Cleric. As you mentioned, Rosie is blocking out the light. There's a dragon head in the ceiling.
Mm-hmm.
There's a dragon person beneath them.
Yeah, they're literally like, well, we're being attacked by the primordials. Who'd have guessed?
They don't want to move away from their ward in case you are able to extract her somehow.
I was wondering
You
if
will
they were
have
doing
try
that.
to defend.
I was wondering if they'd do that. Okay, that is telling.
What is the highest level I can cast Smite at?
They've got a range smite.
They can walk up to you. You're only 30 feet away from them.
Yeah. Max possible level is 5, but I don't think these guys are that high level.
No, I'm just double checking what their spell slots are. Oh yeah, they can do third. Right.
Okay.
Good third level Smite.
This is gonna really hurt, guys.
Only if they hit.
They will. Alvina's not got good AC, and Radiant's a problem for her.
Okay, you got Gwent now.
Yeah, on the other side of the room.
Yeah, but it's also the fastest moving person we have.
Oh, you know, we really on theme. Branding Smite.
Branding Smite would be on theme, actually, you know?
It'd be worse if it done fire damage.
Shh. They don't know that. They don't know that the person in front of them very fire resistant.
To be fair, it does radiant damage.
Oh, it's Branding Smite. Oh, it's Searing I'm thinking of. I'm thinking Searing Smite.
Yeah. Branding is,
is not the
it prevents you going invisible. It's more just like it thingies you in light and makes you glow. So it's just appropriate because their whole theme is light.
Yeah.
Or at least the punishment of light.
Yeah.
I think Alvina's just going to stand there and go.
Okay, well, first things first, in case you do something. The knight is going to walk up to you with their 50-foot movement because they are a unicorn.
Yep.
And then they will cast bonus action Branding Smite at 3rd level, which is just 1 level higher, so it's not actually that much higher.
God, I wish I had Mage Hunter right now. Just attack opportunity! No! Bang! God, that would have been fun. I don't have it, don't worry.
Just destroy the floor underneath them. They can't stay there if they can't stand on anything.
You're not wrong, but unfortunately, I am also standing there.
Don't have to destroy the floor underneath your feet.
This would just be...
You
haven't reckless or anything.
I haven't attacked. I haven't attacked, so this is flat roll, yeah. He has to make an 18, which he probably will make, though. These guys are
doesn't do that to attacks. This and that. Okay, so it's just plus
Plus 2.
10.
Plus 2 weapon.
Ooh, a 14.
Actually misses. Alvina parries it.
Actually misses.
She just raises the hammer and just smashes the hammer into the flail with just a boom, probably.
But going, just comparing weapons or something. Going. I don't know if I want to steal that one.
Is the smite gone actually?
No, it's on their next one. It's concentration. They'd have to maintain their concentration on it.
I was checking if it was next attack.
But it does last
next
a minute.
Yeah, that's why I couldn't remember if it was next attack or next successful attack.
They get extra, so yeah, they're a martial class.
They're a paladin, right? They're basically a paladin.
Yeah, I mean, it's what the kind of the knight is based on.
Parries with the sword this time!
Okay. That is going to be him.
Is that the best you got?
No, I'm not going to talk.
Alvina's now looking at the weapon saying, nah, I don't want that one.
Hey, I haven't got a flail. I kind of want one.
Is that why you're blocking it? Because you're inspecting it?
Yeah, she's caught it on the hammer. It's like,
the set.
I have a katana, a long sword, a hammer, a short sword, 2 long knives, and a dagger.
On my butcher collection.
And a longbow.
It's nice.
I mean, Alvina's got her eyes on the butcher's greatsword, so it's about as heretical, I think, as you can get.
Pretty much.
I want to steal all of your god's weapons, but especially that one. Hey,
just double checking what the cleric can do. Doesn't have high enough spell slots for heal. That's such a shame.
Oh,
good to know.
You know.
He's feeling a little sore.
no, that's just his throat because he's a little horse.
Boo!
Actually, quite a large horse.
Gwen takes great offense.
Also, that was some base.
Damage.
They are concentrating, so they can't do anything like that.
They're running into the cleric problem.
Could just do
Everything's concentration.
Yep.
For some reason, Gwent's cannon twitches towards Point's direction. For a second.
That's our own ship. I'm still below deck. It is my only defense.
Restart.
Yeah.
Hey, you did your work with it. That's what matters.
Join us on the ship, Point.
30 feet too far away for.
I will on my next turn.
Hasn't taken any damage. Yeah, let's just do a high level cure wounds. Let's just do mass heal or something. Mass cure wounds will probably do.
Mass heal? What do you mean? They can't cast normal heal, but they've got 9th level spells.
Yeah. They get 1 gift from their god. Ooh, this one also has channel divinity.
He does have divine intervention.
Oh, no. No, yeah, it's level 10. Cool.
Yeah. They're definitely at least level 10, aren't they?
They're not. Yeah, I think they are level 10, or at least they're monster equivalent of it.
Yeah. They've eaten level 10, which is really hard.
Mass cure wounds. Let's go ahead and at least get some healing for the knight. What is that? Ooh, 60 feet. No, Sorcerer hasn't taken any damage. That was the problem.
Yeah, the Sorcerer hasn't been hurt yet, but
3d8. 3d8 plus a full 5. 21 to both of them.
Basically just healed the... healed up a little bit of the Dragon Breath and all of the smash on the knight.
Could have cast Spirit. No, I already spell. That's it. That's their turn. Sorcerer is going to... Well, let's do Monk first. Monk is going to disengage, run back, and take the dodge action next to the cleric. Not next to the sorcerer. The sorcerer is then going to cast. What level are you? You're probably at 4th level. Okay. Is then going to cast a 4th level spell. Would you like to do anything, Lou?
I will counterspell that.
Good Lou's just going, I'm not letting you do anything, dude.
Are you casting counterspell at 3rd level?
Did you say you were casting it at 4th?
Yep. What level are you casting counterspell at?
5th? Bit overkill.
You know 4th would automatically succeed, right?
4th also automatically succeeds if you want, Lou.
Oh, yeah, I still have 1 4th, yeah.
Yeah, if you cast counterspell at equivalent level or higher, it automatically dispels.
I thought it was at a 4th level slots.
Fair.
But yeah, at 4th level.
I use a 4th to counter your counter then?
Honestly, if you do, that's still well worth for Lou.
Let's buy some time. They're going to counterspell your counterspell.
Okay.
Unless Gwent happens to also have counterspell somehow.
I've already used my reaction, unfortunately.
I'm gonna bend luck.
It doesn't work on that one, I don't think.
Does it not work on?
If they rolled for it, I think it would.
I will allow you to expend it and make a contested spellcasting check against the sorcerer.
Hell yeah!
Let's see if you are more
wizards
powerful.
do.
Magical duel!
Plus
D20?
it's a D20 plus your proficiency and your spellcasting modifier.
It's a spell attack, basically.
Yeah, make a spell attack. They have a +9 to there, so why don't you set the DC and we'll see what they roll. Ooh.
17
10
plus 10.
Proficiency is that's 15.
50.
Wait, plus 15?
She's got plus 15. It's a 32.
If you're adding proficiency,
It's
as
a
well as
it's a spell. It's a spell attack modifier. Add your spell attack modifier to it.
oh, that's 10 then.
10.
Okay, plus 10. I was like,
I was
where
literally
the hell are
going-
you getting? If you don't have expertise in spellcasting.
God,
Plus
that'd be broken
10.
if
They
you
have a +9, so they need an 18 or higher on the dice to effectively beat you, or status quo remains.
Yeah.
Okay.
Close, but no cigar.
No cigar. You are able to manipulate fate around you and are able to break their effectively concentration on casting the spell as you win the magical battle. They are
If he was on Loon's face.
And Lou starts a shadow game.
That is going to be the sorcerer's turn. The monk is still afraid. They're just afraid for a minute. Cannot do anything.
No, if
He can't-
they turn more than 30 feet away.
They do have purity of body.
They can spend an action, I think that
So they
is.
can. Yeah, they're not gonna take the dodge action because I actually forgot about this one. But they are gonna try and take an action, and I think it just succeeds.
I believe it does.
I think so, yeah.
I think it spends your action to
monks.
remove a most
Yep.
negative effects.
And an effect that's causing you to be charmed or frightened.
Yep.
So it does take up their full turn, and that is their full turn done. But they have ran back, and they are now next to the sorcerer, who has been counterspelled.
Good bet.
Alrighty then. Before we go on, yeah, let's take a quick little break there because I ran a war a while ago.
Yep. It's because it's going
and then we'll-
tense.
And then we'll come back to the point, who is now just witnessing light beaming through all the windows.
Bwah.
Yeah, we're back in a couple of minutes.
Yeah, I
I
have
was
the
gonna go outside, but
What was that?
I have the biggest young dragon ever. By the way, right? Because she's using the young dragon stat block, but she's size huge. She's basically a young dragon with a large cast on her.
What was it? 25 DC con check?
Not for the light.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was DC 25 con.
yeah, I can
power through.
Probably get through there.
You might get advantage because, asthma, light-based shit, right?
Yeah, or I can just close my eyes and hope for the best. Hope I go in the right direction.
Yeah.
Well,
I imagine you might get advantage on it because this seems
Yeah.
like the kind of thing that an asthma would be good against.
Be back in a minute.
I've got a good chance as well.
Low into space.
So does Alvina, and she's still... I risked that rate 1, if memory serves. On the first one. But then I also just walked out of it because I was in the ship at the time.
Yeah, I've got a decent chance of it with Thormir. And I've got the perfect visual for it if I do.
Shades.
Yep. Just the
Visor
eye
down.
the eye slits just change the shades and goes, what the hell are they trying to do to me?
You just do the Adam Jensen thing from Deus Ex. It's just like, badass, activate, shades deployed. Which, by the way, this is it, but if they ever do cybernetics in the future, that's what I want. Deployable shades from just the side of your head. It's just so cool. But yeah, we're having fun times.
Is
And I have a dragon.
You got, well, technically, we've got 2 dragons right now. One's tearing their ship up.
Oh yeah, we have one.
Transportation away.
We have one actual dragon. How about that?
And one actual dragon.
I'm not gonna. This thing is a monster. Young Red Dragon is a CR10 creature.
Yeah.
And she's a buffed up one. So. My little gremlin monster.
I forgot to do the recharge the staff of the wand of magic missile because we've had tons of time since I
Oh, it's
last
definitely
used the whole
recharged to
slot.
full. It's
Oh
just
yes, 100% recharge.
it's at full because we've had 6 weeks of not using it.
Yeah. I figured a better fucking
It just any item that we haven't used at all this fight is full charge, basically. Because we haven't used them, and most of them come back daily.
Yeah. But each and every dawn.
Yeah. We've literally had like freaking 60 days ish worth of charge time. If you somehow failed every single one of those, how?
I'm also good. Just concentrating on the for a minute on your ability to just like dodge all those hits as well.
I actually parried 2 hits because I wasn't reckless, and he rolled a 4 on both.
Yeah.
Lucky boy. Yeah.
Dude literally needs to roll an 8 to hit me, so he's got good odds on hitting me. But hey, if I manage, it's what Alvina just accepts, right? Like it's what you accept with Barbarian. You've not got good AC, but you've got a lot of health and damage resistance. It's just I'm not resistant to this damage. If anyone's got a way to make Alvina resistant to Radiant, I'd really appreciate it. Could be kind of handy in this fight.
if we know a druid with reincarnation.
No. Alvina likes being an elf.
I'm not gonna reincarnate them.
Also, if Alvina's gonna get reincarnated as a thing, I've got a sneaking suspicion she might not reincarnate as a humanoid.
Yeah, more likely
She might actually reincarnate as a dragon.
yeah.
I was thinking that, yeah.
It's why her creature type is currently technically humanoid. Because weird shit. And yeah, I will get a... Yeah, if we might have to break these silver chains. I'm sorry, guys.
As long as we can as long as we can keep the raw Arcanite they're made of, that's fine.
It will unfortunately damage the Arcanite.
Yeah.
Probably still repairable, but some of it might become corrupted.
Yeah. We have an arc table. If it works. I don't know if that works on pure Arcanite, but...
Alright, I'm just gonna get rid of the light so we can actually see things, but there is still light there. Assume there's light.
Yeah.
It's a shame I can't make these semi-transparent. That would actually be quite good.
That would be nice, actually, yeah,
Oh.
because I know you used
Just
to be
not
able
base
to, actually.
feature.
There was, like, mist.
Oh. There's missed features. I just never played around them.
Yeah, I think the mist would probably work for this one to make it, like, visible.
All right, where were we? We all back?
I think we are?
I think so.
All right, let's get back to fighting these buff celestial unicorns then.
Yeah.
The point, it is your turn. What do you like to do?
I'm gonna cast Fly on myself in attempts to get out there through the sun. Or the light.
Blinding light.
Well, you can easily find the light. You go towards the light. As you get out into the light, where would you like to go on this map?
There is a save. There was a save. Memory serves.
I go towards the sound of dragon.
Towards the sound of dragons. There's a save if you want to try and thingy through it. That's
I'll try it.
fair. What was that? Con save, I believe it was.
Con
What the hell did I-
25.
25.
Oh,
Was I
Maybe.
smart? Did I?
It was a con 25 because I remember Alvina got a 24. That's the other reason. Well,
Fuck.
you that 20.
28. Matt.
You know, I was even going to make.
Brings out the shades.
We were genuinely going to make an argument because, like, oh, points like an Asmar. This is his thing. Doesn't need it.
No, just always wearing shades, you know.
Shades.
You just channel energy into your Azamar eyes that allow you to just immediately adapt to the blinding celestial light. Yeah, sure. You can fly wherever you want.
Point's been used to staring directly into stage lighting for so long.
Yeah.
Probably get to the outer holes along the side with just your flat movement.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
get deeper
If I-
into the ship if you want to go to the dragon. It'll probably cost a little bit more.
Yeah, I'm gonna dash as close to where everyone else is as possible.
Do you want to go through the side entrance and then go up the corridor, or do you want to fly straight to the dragon?
Let's go in the side entrance.
You know,
no, I
Rosie.
can actually see.
You know what, Rosie? Would accidentally eat you.
Did you have to use your action to fly, or did you just have that?
Oh, no, I had to use my action to fly, so I'm on the outside.
Then yeah, you get to the corridor. It'll take you around to get to Lu. And
Okay.
go ahead.
Unless you want to go the other way.
No.
Well, I still take a
go
dash to get to the dragon as well.
Mm.
That is the point's turn. You are technically still visible.
He's just really little.
I do have the things back, so this will be a flat rope, but Spiritual Lance is going to try and get you on your way, like as you're flying away from the ship.
Come on, tiny point. You got this.
A 26 to hit because it does not have advantage on you.
That does in fact hit.
But a 26, luckily it's not a crit though, so it's just 14 force damage.
Ow.
Just even with the crit, it was a pretty low crit.
It was an
wasn't-
extra 14.
It wasn't. Yeah, but it wasn't the 50 odd damage, Gwent.
That's true.
Yeah, but
Just attracts trouble.
You must have rolled. It must have rolled really high damage because these aren't actually bad dice. When it hit Gwent.
3d12. It was like a 27 and a 28, so it was almost max.
I guess it is 12. Okay. But that's you. You're now in the ship. Support round. Drax steals knowledge from the enemy.
Ooh. Oh, can he turn off? I don't know if that would work. Could he turn off the warding shield channel divinity? Maybe.
No, that'd be too far away. Generally, has to be an enemy closer by.
Fair.
It can steal knowledge from one from how like the ship functions work.
I've got to ask. Could he
Yeah.
could he nick the charge that the sails have given it? 'Cause it's still got that. The teleport.
Can he steal it? No, I guess I can steal it from like a pilot or something.
Yeah.
So they forget they have it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of like that. That makes sense. He steals the knowledge that their sails have been recharged.
Yeah.
Because that is appropriate. Okay. Zormir, it is your turn. What would you like to do? It is blinding out here.
Right. I will I'll make the roll to see if I can see.
You know, you guys can just avert your eyes. This is like a Medusa check. You don't have to try and force your way to see through the light.
I think he wants to see through the light.
I've got a good con.
Also, I think he wants to see through the light for something.
Yeah, we just kind of want to see where the ship is.
You can always nat 20. You can always nat 20.
You're making a mockery of my mechanics.
Shades just come down from Zormir's helmet to cover
Ding!
his eyes.
Activation.
It's not even like I created a crippling effect.
Oh, maybe I should give Randy these someday.
This entire body.
That's a lot.
This is what I imagine just happened.
Yes, your sunglasses have been successful.
I see that the dragon's damaging where the sails are.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's literally just ripping in.
I'm gonna aim at the one that the dragon's not attacking.
Okay.
And
second health pool here.
I'm going to use.
Fucking just demolishing the ship.
That's what we're trying to do. We're not trying to actually block the main ship. We're trying to stop it from moving so we can just deal with it. Because we want.
6 charges a magic missile.
That's 7 bolts, right? Or is it 8 bolts?
It's 3. Well, 3 darts initially plus 1.
It's 8 bolts, so it's 40 damage.
40 damage. Nearly destroys it, but it's still got 10 hit points left.
Yep. It's got no armor anymore. It's just the sail.
But to be fair, the first one also only has 15, so the dragon might be able to finish them both if it manages to make all its hits. Might have to break up its attacks.
Right.
Actually, yeah, one good hit will break one.
One good hit. All right, just roll me all the attacks. We'll see how many hit. I'll just disperse them across the damage. Ooh, last one does not hit.
Okay.
So roll me the damage for the first one. You need to get, you do have a plus 10 damage, so you need a 5 or higher to completely destroy it.
Come on, get the 5.
I'll roll.
Get the 5. Get the
Nope.
5.
Yeah.
Fortunately, the first attack does not completely destroy it. It does deal 12 damage, but it's still got 3 hit points left.
And the second one would have, damn it.
But the second one does destroy it. There is now only 1 sail left.
With very little hit points left.
10 hit points left, yep.
So it's gonna limp, if anything.
It's gonna spin. It's just gonna
be a
spin.
bit lopsided.
Alright, come on. Throw them at me. Because I know that.
Oh yeah, Lance.
What's that? You want me to attack you with all 6 lances? An 18 to hit since you can see.
Miss.
Yep.
Is your 24 AC at the moment, Zomo?
25 then.
You're at 25? Okay.
25?
Yeah.
That's not bad. It's like
It's definitely hittable. It's definitely hittable.
If you want to go for all the lances, can certainly see
You
we're
really want to
disabling,
play.
You sure you want
the ship.
You sure, buddy? You sure? What's that like? There's 7 altogether. I've taken 1 to be 5 more. Alright, let's see. Okay. 2. Well, luckily 11 misses. 13 misses. 13 misses. 12 misses. Is that 1, 2, 3, 4,
That's 5.
5? There's 6 altogether. And 20 misses.
I was waiting for that last one to be a crit. I'm not gonna lie. I was waiting for that to be a crit.
Let's see if your engines recharge. They do.
Yay!
You now have an engine, and they're about to not have any movement whatsoever. Alvina, it is your turn.
Okay, Alvina's gonna throw everything she's got into the knight in front of her. Basically, he's got good AC, but if I can hit, I might turn that. I see a smite on the weapon. It's like, that's a problem. That's a miss.
Bats it away with his big old shield.
27. That gets him.
I hope so.
By 1, I
hope
think.
so.
Believe he has 26, if I've mathed right. And he doesn't have any other
27.
Yes.
Because he has a fighting style.
Oh, he has armor. Nice.
This whole thing is that he's a knight. He protects.
Oh, I was wondering
but...
if he had shield. I was wondering if he had the shield one.
What's the shield one?
I can't remember. I know there was another one. It's like defend someone else, I think.
Oh, protection.
Protection, yeah. Because there's one.
Oh, it's fair. He does have a special sub feature for that.
Oh,
so
it's different.
He does have protection things.
Yeah,
it's just not his thing. But his AC is 27, but 27 hits it.
Yep. Make that concentration. I want to see if I break it.
Go for the smite. 1 second. That's plus the force. Was that 20?
23.
23. Half of 23. It would just be
slightly
12,
higher
DC?
than the base. Yeah. I think that's a crit.
11.
I think that's a crit fail probably, but.
He does have obviously the +4 bonus and plus his con. So that's +9, I want to say. Paladin get proficiency. Gotta remember my damn
Not for
proficiency.
not for con baseline.
No. Okay, then that is just his +9. That
that's
is
just-
27 though.
Yep.
He's not dropping the smite anytime soon.
Yep. It's fine. Third attack. Hammer time. Nah, miss. Clang.
Nope.
Bang, bang, bang.
This man is only slightly more harder to hit than Zormir.
Yep. I'm rolling
Maybe
really bad, to
you
be
should
honest.
practice hitting Zormir more.
I'm rolling really bad. On most. To be honest, I need to get 17 to hit him. It's pretty unlikely.
Well survived, Zormia. You know what's happening.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't actually do recharge for Dragon Breath last turn.
It's a 5 or a 6. No.
Unfortunately, does not. I'm gonna say
Can she just?
can't really get their head all the way. No, I'm kind of imagining it's like up to like the edges, like her horns are kind of stopping her getting the full way in.
I have an idea. If you're cool
Yeah.
with this one, she could rip a chunk out of the ceiling and throw it at someone.
Improvised weapon.
Literally, like throw just. I imagine it's like a easy deck save, right? Just piece of metal. Pretty
Maybe it's
obviously
more
coming in.
it's more like her like she'd have to take her head out and then she could probably stick her paw in or something. I'm trying to think what she would want to do. To be fair, she could just start ripping up more of it. However, and I think this is actually, if she's going to do that because it's the funnier option, it is going to start letting the light in.
Yeah.
So let's she like tries to like bite at someone, but her head just can't get in. Her horns are stopping her head kind of actually fully going in, so she can't get her neck in. She's gonna pull her neck out, and she wasn't actually aware of how blinding light outside it was.
It's fine. She can. She is fine. She's still got blind sight. She knows what things are. It's just annoying.
So she can't just close her eyes. She can avert them,
Yeah.
but still be able to see. But for the rest of you, light just pours into the room and begins to blind everyone.
Yeah.
Including the unicorn.
I assume
Who knows?
so.
Who knows?
I doubt they're immune to it, considering they're literally in a ship that doesn't have windows to be immune to this. So.
But we'll have Alvina make a save at the start of their turn. That's fine. She knows where everything is.
And they already have advantage to attack her, so it doesn't like it changes anything.
I wonder if she sticks her claw in. I think she just sticks her claw in and starts fucking trying to attack someone.
Make it.
Oh, yeah. Go on, stick a claw and try and hit the knight.
Come on, girl.
Her claw's quite thick. I'm gonna use one of her claws, just kind of like rip open the bit. Well, actually, I'll use 2 of her claws to rip open a bit more. She's got quite muscular biceps.
So you just get 3 attacks, so yeah.
And let's have the third one go in and actually try and attack, which for 29
And a girl!
goes in and just slashes the knight for 12 damage.
Good girl. She has to make a DC 10. It could fail, I think. Actually, no, it can't fail. Damn it.
Yeah, because we don't do crit fails
Oh,
here.
sorry.
Plus 9, yeah, 20,
Yeah.
like 5, 20 something.
He needed to make a 10 because it was 6. Still been good. And a girl. That's my little Hellraiser.
Alright, but that there is still just light pouring in, however. That's Alvina's and Rosie's turn. Lou, it is your turn. Luckily for you, the column in between does block direct light, but it is kind of bouncing off, and the sides of that chamber room are just lit up.
You're literally in a refraction chamber.
Baloo, what would you like to do?
I'm gonna spend some sorcery points,
Okay.
and again try Brisbane's field.
Oh, you're gonna replenish your spell slot?
Yeah,
Yeah.
sacrifice some sorcery
It's a
points.
real shame you don't have subtle spell.
Yeah.
I do.
Are you going to spend the sorcery points to cast it subtly?
That's a lot of points.
That's a lot of points. It's like, what, per level? So 6?
6 plus, I think it's 2 for
Yeah.
subtle.
I can do it.
Okay. Go for it,
All right, well, if you're willing to spend the 8 sorcery points to cast it subtly, then you succeed. By any chance, do you have a platinum plated dragon skill worth 500 gold?
We do have some spares.
You did take out a platinum dragon.
We killed a platinum dragon.
Yeah.
I'm going to assume you must have. You killed the platinum dragon. Which is quite funny. How many parties could be like, do we have any? Oh, we did kill that platinum dragon.
There, have a scale.
There's sometimes shaving it, so why not?
Alright, you cast it. What the hell does this actually do?
The big one, it gives
you
cover.
create a field of silvery light surrounds the creature of your choice within range.
Are you choosing yourself?
You get half cover, yes.
Good cover, Dwayne. You know, it's optional.
Gwent's got...
Okay, half cover, resistance.
I have damage resistance to acid, cold, fire, lightning, and poison. I have evasion.
Evasion, yeah.
If it's subjected to a dex save.
Oh, and you
take
can
only
change
half
it.
damage. Oh, that takes only half damage.
Yeah.
It instead takes no damage if it succeeds.
Yeah,
And
evasion.
only
That's
half damage if
concentration.
it fails. As
Okay.
a bonus action on subsequent turns, you can move the field to another creature within 60 feet of the field.
Which is pretty good.
Fair. You cast that. You've done that. Is that you?
And
Uh,
You can cantrip shoot. Honestly, cantrip shoot the sorcerer. Cantrip just shoot the sorcerer, I guess.
Sorcerer done. Who's sorcerer?
Actually, no, the other guy is far away now. I was about to say because his disadvantage on the other guy in melee, but he's not in melee anymore. So
Yeah, he ran away.
yeah.
which makes me go for chill touch again.
Stop that
All
monk
right,
healing.
Flat roll. Roll for chill shots.
Ooh,
23.
probably hits.
23 hits.
Yeah.
And this is on the sorcerer. 12 necrotic.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, sorcerer. Oh, no. Still doesn't make it. Shame. Cool, take the damage. And they... This is chill touch, the one you can't move, right? Or no,
Can't heal.
Can't heal.
Can't heal.
It can't heal.
Can't recover.
Oh, it's a real shame because they do have a
player.
cleric on their side. It's pretty wise. All right, yeah. Cool. You prevent the sorcerer from being healed.
Not undead.
No.
Fully
These
living. It's
horses are not undead.
very living unicorn.
They're gonna be dead soon.
Hopefully.
Well, we'll see. We'll see.
Maybe.
It is now oh no, it's now Gwent's turn. Gwent, you can bonus action dash and arrive at Lou this turn if you'd like.
Isn't he next to Lou?
Oh yeah, you're already here.
Yeah, he can.
My
he
brain
can
went
bonus,
back like 2 rounds.
you can bonus action dash into Alvina this turn.
You're next. Right next to Lou. What would you like to do?
I am going to cast banishment at both of them. So it's,
God, if that works, I'll be so
so
happy.
it's like 5th level, I think. Does 2
Bait.
people? It does 2. So a 5th level banishment.
Sorcerer's definitely got good
30 foot
charisma.
reach. Knight moved away. They're currently outside the aura.
Hell yeah. pincer
He's
maneuver is
aware
working.
that Lou does have counterspell. Do they risk it anyway? Lou is looking a little bit tired. Oh, I'd have to use up quite a high level slot though. What level are you casting Banishment at? 5th?
5th.
So I can do 2 people.
If you
I'm
already used up on their 4th. You do have a 5th. What are the chances? And Lou's already done a couple 5ths, or yeah. Because Fizzban is
6.
Oh, he's done 6. You might have a couple.
Yeah, he did. To be honest, they didn't see him regenerate it, so they don't know what level Lou is at. Because he did just sort of gain a 6th level slot back.
Do I use up one of my 5ths?
If they do, Lou immediately counterspell it. It'd be funny.
Interesting. I am going to counterspell at 3rd level.
Get him, Lou.
Lou, would you like to do anything?
Counter spell at 5th.
He does have a bit of... No!
Okay. Automatically succeeds.
Yeah.
Charisma save for the monk. Actually, let's do sorcerer first.
Sorcerer's probably gonna pass.
Sorcerer does have proficiency in this. Does not get the bonus, so this would
I
just
imagine
be.
I'd only get 1, but it's worth a shot.
Oh, if you get 1, it's great. You got the sorcerer! You got the sorcerer!
So, what? No, no, no!
Nice one,
And
Glenn.
then
Wait,
But I'm the greatest caster!
we haven't seen the other one yet. We haven't seen the other one yet.
Monk does not have it. I actually don't know what their charisma is because I only cared about their attack modifiers.
Unicorns, I think, have okay base charisma.
Yeah, 0 charisma.
Yeah, they have +3. I'll give them default +3.
Ah, the monk passes.
Everyone!
Babbed!
Right.
No!
Told you to go!
Leave! Yeah! Thank you, Gwent!
They're just standing there for an extra second and go, what? No, no, no!
Yeah.
Okay, Lou and Gwen with the counter spell, good and the silvery barbs, good combo.
Woo!
Lou spits blood out and high fives Gwen.
Ultra
Right.
combo!
Like, climb on, we're legging it.
Send help to the other side of the room,
No
you
problem.
bastards!
Yeah. And
Don't
then
worry, I'll go
I
in.
will bonus action dash the other way.
Yeah, I knew you were gonna do it.
Like, with Lou on my back. Like, I tell you what, half man, half horse kitten.
All right.
So
so
you
let's
two
see,
leave
that's-
the
It must be
room?
difficult.
You two just left the room.
Yeah, they're gone.
God damn it.
Yeah, fair. Shooting Star's turn. Let's have it can't move. Well, they've forgotten they can move.
You forgot he can move.
Oh, recharge. No, no.
It's like, ah, yes, teleport,
Still got
but
the
it's not
light
ready
up.
yet. What do you mean it's not ready? You just said it was. No, I didn't.
They've still got their light up, although that seems to not be as effective against this party.
It
I do
was
like
great
that.
against Randy, not so much against Armir.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
that's so
like,
funny.
oh.
There's other
Then yeah,
problems with Randy.
it's just the interior. Okay, it's just Knight and the Cleric we've got to play for. Okay. Knight still concentrating on their thing, has advantage because
Yep.
you reckless.
Yep. He's gonna hit me now.
Gonna hit you now.
Gonna
They had a
hit
plus
now.
10.
Yeah.
And they just needed 8 or higher.
8 or higher. Alvina's not got good armor.
14. Okay,
Yeah.
there we go. With advantage. 24 to hit.
Definitely hits.
Flail does D8. Plus their strength modifier.
I actually this does matter differences as well. So tell me physical first and then the smite.
There's a little crowd in the background.
That was a very, very loud
Maybe
motorbike that just went
anything-
past my house.
Jamie's being attacked by motorcycles.
Be attacked with
Not
motorcycles.
the
This is a like petrol powered flail.
Real flare.
It's
Well,
too strong.
Cass is at third, and they've got 1/3 left. Okay, this will be the physical 13 bludgeoning, piercing? I don't know, one of those.
What? It doesn't matter.
I had it earlier, but well. And then straight into
Radiant.
the branding smite, which is being cast at third, so it's 3d6.
Okay.
3d6 for branding. Ooh, for another
Okay.
9 radiant.
I'll take that. Honestly, I'm happy with only 9 there.
And then
I can't turn invisible.
can't-
Shame.
can't turn invisible. And
Oh no. What are you going to do with that great air invisibility I could have cast on you? I'm not there.
I only do this once per round, I wonder. Where are you?
I
Lost
actually
it.
am not sure if they can cast immediately again.
Well, they cast the last round, so that's fine.
Yeah, so I guess they can.
Oh, they can't like cast a spell. I'm actually looking at their divine smite.
Oh, that one. Yeah, you can do that.
They do it on each attack.
It's why you can potentially, like, if you get a double crit, you can double crit smite potentially, which is scary. It's why paladins can do like 2,000 damage, something silly with the right builds.
Yeah, they'll just expend the first level to get an extra 2d8 on there.
Yeah.
They don't want to save their third for if they crit. An extra 7 radiant.
Okay.
And then they'll go in for the second attack, which is a crit.
I'm going to do my negate critical. Golden scales appear up, stop the hit from being critical.
Very wise, because I was going to use the third
I
level
thought
on
you were
that.
going to, yes. It's fine. I have 1 negate critical left after this one.
So that'll still be 2d8 plus their 6 physical for... no, that's 1d8 plus 6, Chris. They don't do critical.
Yeah, they didn't It's the first
So
one.
minus the 2, 14.
Yeah, 14. It's fine.
14.
What? Physical damage. Down to
And
7.
then they'll pump another first level spell in, not critical, so just the 2d8 again.
Yeah.
Another 6 radiant. Keep averaging on that.
They put me at exactly 50 again.
But that's their 2 attack. Oh, they already had advantage. Unbeknownst to Alvina, they also pull out shades.
Fair.
That's just an object interaction for them. They are actually prepared for this because occasionally they have to board enemy ships.
Yeah, it makes sense. They've got an items for it. Cool.
Poor shades.
Oh, that gives me an idea, actually.
But they already had advantage on you anyway, so it doesn't matter.
It didn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
Are
Doesn't matter
horse
for
shades just blinkers?
That's what Gwen will have.
It's blinders, but with shades on the front
Blinders.
of the
Yeah, that's what I
blinders.
meant.
It's blinders, but with shades on the front as well.
What does a cleric do in this regard?
He's still
Right.
concentrating on
Face
his.
glasses.
He's still concentrating on his shield of faith for the guys.
They are, but the shield of faith isn't as useful. They've got some high level spells.
I mean, I've got no problem with him turning off shield of faith. I'm not gonna lie. That shield of faith means it's
They're
unlikely.
Gonna move
value.
around. Cleric's pretty smart, at least. Is aware that you have banished their 2 allies. Isn't quite that desperate yet. Gwen's already fucked off. So far away.
That's what I was like. You gits. I'm still fighting 2 of them now.
Oh, like, I was running towards you.
Oh, were you?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought you said, and we're legging. I thought you had left the room,
No,
like went
no.
back. Damn
We
it.
leg it
No,
from where we
dude.
just banished those
Ah.
2 towards you.
Okay, so
Because I'm sure you're in trouble as well.
you're not wrong.
You know.
So you still
if
in the room?
They're still
doubt,
in the room,
you're
yeah.
probably-
Because Alvina is only 90 feet away from you guys. Well, like 110 feet away from you guys.
You're like next to the cleric now, basically.
Yeah, cleric just pops, looks around the cage, and there you are.
You're just there.
Oh, in that case, I'm gonna attack you.
That's what I was thinking. That's where we all
I
think
thought
you
you was
just got.
at other sides of the ship. I thought...
No,
Well,
we're in the same room. We just
Same
went.
room.
Basically, there's 2 corridors around the outside layer. They both meet up at each end.
Yeah, to remind you of the layout, there's a large central chamber with like almost a pillar cage in the center. On either side of the room are corridors leading out. Alvina is in one of those corridors fighting, and you're in the other corridor. But the central chamber connects the places.
Yeah.
So you are, if you're going to Alvina, you're running into the room towards the cage where the Fire Princess is currently being stored. That's wrapped in silver arcanite. Where the cleric is currently hanging out. Are you fine with that, or would you like to change your movement? Which you can do.
No, it's fine. I bought Lulu can shoot.
Well, that's great. What is my highest level attack from the cleric?
Guiding bolt at 6th level.
Guiding bolt against you would more likely break your concentration.
I think it's also a concentration spell though. So, and they were saying they were going to turn off the Shield of Faith because he seems to be doing fine. So.
I mean, guiding bolt. That's fine. How many streaks of light do I get?
Believe it's 1. It just increases damage.
Yeah.
It's not guiding bolt
Yeah.
I want then. What was I thinking of? Scorching ray?
Does it get Scorching Ray? Ooh.
Don't think so. What's
Some clerics do, but I think it's specifically like Sun Cleric, which he could be, to be fair. Because it is the shooting star. So if he is a light cleric. I could see these guys being either light or war, right? Like, both kind of make sense in the situation.
Does he just have... Can I just dispel it on you? I already used up one of my things. I still got some more. Oh, because I gotta. I gotta.
Oh
no.
what have you got?
He is going to cast a 4th level spell. He has 5th slots. He is going to upcast it to level 5.
I think I might know what this is.
He is going to target Gwen and Lou.
Yeah, I definitely know what this is.
You've already used all your reactions up.
As well. Yeah.
Yep.
He also has to see if he hits the actual Gwent. If he's
It's a
image.
save. It's a save. I don't think mirror image
Oh.
is affected by it cares about saves.
I don't think so. No.
No, it's only for attack rolls.
Yep.
Lou and Gwent, make me a charisma saving throw, please. Charisma save. Charisma save.
Hell yeah, Gwen.
Will do. And then for...
Nice. Lou's really good at them, to be fair. That is Lou's Lou's thing.
Alright, Cleric... wants to get within 10 feet. He is going to back up, to be within 10 feet off the knight. So he is between the knight and the cage. Cleric is going to move away from the cage.
They're like back to back, basically.
Yeah, that was like 10 feet in between them.
Yeah.
That is going to be their two...
attack of opportunities from anybody.
No, you weren't within melee with them.
I wasn't just meaning like from me. I just mean any of the party.
No,
No, it wasn't within melee of any of the party.
Unfortunately, I don't think the dragon gets attack of opportunity.
No,
For
if
this
anything, it's moving
situation.
towards the dragon.
Yeah.
The point, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
Can I get into where these guards are in one movement?
Not without dashing.
He's got-
I currently have 60-foot speed.
Yeah, he's got fly.
60?
Fly.
Maybe.
Well, it took Lou 2 rounds to get their dashing, so presumably lose 120 from the entrance.
So you get the one dash, basically.
So you can get there in 1 dash instead of 2. But you still have to dash this round to get there.
I mean, I dash at 60 feet.
Okay,
Yeah, that's right.
I'll still...
He dashes at 120, which is for you.
Yeah,
It's 2, for
I
him
will
it's
dash
1.
in. Just gotta be generally
Then
supportive.
then you get to the corridor entrance and you can see Lou and Gwen presumably about like 60 feet away from you next to the cage.
And a dragon arm just swinging
Yeah.
into the room, kind of like,
Oh.
where are you?
Which of you could most use inspiration?
I could definitely use it. Because this
Unfortunately,
guy's...
you're too far if it's a
Ah.
60-foot range. There's 60 within Gwen and Lou, though.
Gotcha.
But to be fair, both of them seem to be just fucking winning this. I
Yeah,
don't think
they're
either of them need
fine.
help.
Yeah, I'll give Gwent the inspiration just because it felt like it's gonna be most useful there.
This is the rare event where I think Alvina might actually be needing more help than those two. They've already disposed of their enemies.
To be fair, Alvina's fought like 11 people before this fight, and then walked into the boss fight.
That's how we defeat Alvina, just
Doing
attrition.
straight-
It is
Fine,
attrition. It
fuck
very much is
unicorns.
attrition.
Alright, who are you helping point?
Gwent.
Gwent? Bardic Inspiration, Gwent?
Yep.
Alright. Support round. I don't feel like this matters. The ship's not really doing anything.
More knowledge stealing. They still forget they can teleport.
Still forget they can teleport. That's hilarious. I like that. Zormir, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
Zormir's gonna stay here, and I'm just gonna use the dragon to try and finish the sail.
You have to hit
fair.
once. It's dead.
It's dead.
It's dead from the first
It has
one.
10 hit points. It exactly dies.
Yeah, you overkill it with the D6.
That's just to make sure.
You get a second attack on anything you'd like.
Stop. You can start mining. It can start mining its way into the ship.
It's
Per ship. So many holes in it now.
can it tell where it's got blind sight as well. Can it tell by all the vibrations hitting that where everyone is or something?
Yeah, it's where the other giant dragon is.
Yeah, the other dragon.
Can it attack from underneath where roughly where the princess is? He's gonna try and mine his way through that and pull the cage out.
Yes. Like
Um,
the actual cage out? That's quite funny. Yeah, I'm just thinking, I'm just working on movement right now. That presumably
60.
would be. We could move 60. It looked like going around. Well, we'll say because you can't attack anyway this round. Well, we'll say it takes 60 to get partway there, and another 60 to get around because the wings are effectively like on the corners of the ship. But it'll get there next round to do its attacks. But unfortunately, can't do it with this attack.
Yeah, I figure it's gonna take a few attacks to break through
Break the
big enough
hole.
area.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll just figure you are hitting for like 26s, which is pretty good. All right, cool. You can do that, no problem. Dawnriser stays where it is. This is not
Dormer's
amazing.
just holding, waiting for if anyone is actually going to come out. Just sitting with the crane, going, I'll just stay here then.
Alvin. I know what Alvin is gonna ask. Hey Rosie, can you throw the one closest to you out the ship, please? The cleric. She knows the other. She rip the cleric out and just throw him just into space.
She can. Technically, the knight is still the closest. The cleric is 10 feet behind the knight.
Oh, okay.
Even the.
I'm fine with her throwing. Whichever one she wants to try and throw out, I'm happy with it. I'm gonna stop trying to smash the knight.
Because it's you, knight, cleric in between knight and cage. On the other side of the cage is Lou and Gwen. 60 feet away is
Yeah.
the point. There we go. You gonna keep trying to smash the knight?
Oh, actually, wait a minute. I have to make a check against What
yes.
What does the sun stuff do again for it? It's just basically disadvantage?
Yeah, it just blinds you.
Okay. I am going to basically... don't mind about the save because I am going to Reckless and I'm going to use my other ability, Explosive Rage, which gives me disadvantage anyway. Meaning I'm just rolling flat.
Okay.
Yeah. So I don't. Basically,
Yep.
if I make it the save, well, but it doesn't actually matter. Okay, so this is a flat roll, but if it hits, I do a lot more damage. Come on, Alvina. Nope. One attack. 2 attack.
No.
Ooh,
The light's really fucking with you.
3 attack. No. Unfortunate.
It was the best one though.
Yeah. Well, if any of one of those hit, it would have hit for like 2d6 extra plus 1d8 extra as well.
I'm also guessing the spears have given up on Stormir.
No, it's because I forgot.
Swatting it.
16 to hit. There you go. I'm not going to roll the rest. You get 1.
Okay. But he's just crashing into that knight.
Just the spiritual weapons are now just observing.
It's like, I don't know, man. I don't know. There's just a bunch of spiritual weapon like controllers in the ship. So, like, got like a whiteboard and is like strategizing how to hit Zormir.
He's been
Like they're incorporeal. I don't even know how the armor is helping with this.
He's been casually swatting them away.
It is now support unaffected by a thing, but that's fine because it's athletics check to grapple. It's gonna reach in and try and grapple the knight.
Also, she's bigger than a young Is she just under the effects of enlarge at the moment? Because she's size huge.
Let's not worry about that. That seems like I don't want to have to add D4 to shit.
Oh, I was just going because I think she'd get advantage. Actually, she auto passes throwing him out because she's 2 sizes larger. Actually, no, they're size large, are they? They're size large, the unicorns, aren't they?
Oh yeah, technically they are.
Yeah.
To be fair, I would never do that to you guys, so I don't think we have ever abided by that rule.
However.
That seems like a dumb rule. Strength check does not have anything athletic or anything, so 14 for Rosie. But a plus 14 athletics for the knight. Yeah. Succeeds. To be fair, she can try 2 more times if you'd like.
Yeah.
Ooh, a 23 might. Let's find out. Another 14. Ooh.
Yeah!
Ooh.
She is able to grab him. And she starts pulling him out. I'm going to check to throw him. Otherwise, it's just going to be in his paw.
Come on.
Come on, girl. Come on, girl.
19.
Yeah.
27. So she attempts to throw him, but the knight uses his shield to lodge it between her claws. And the knight is no longer in the ship, by the way. The knight has been taken out and is now fighting Rosie above the ship.
Yeah. Oh, can recharge.
Recharge on Rosie.
Yes!
Makes it. Apparently it's going to brief fire in the knight's face next round.
Yeah,
that's going to be good.
The cleric starts to look a little panicked.
Good girl.
Good.
Thank you, Rosie. Just intriconic. So here's a tank. How do you deal with the tank? Remove the tank.
Remove the tank, apparently. Alright, we'll finish up this round for the session. So, that's Rosie's turn. Lou, it's you and a cleric. What would you like to do?
Beat the shit out of him.
Well, I should be making a con save for
light.
Husband's
Oh yeah, you actually require sight. You're a spellcaster. This affects you the most.
Oh wait, he does have cover. Hilariously enough, actually. No, wait, he does have cover. Doesn't that give you a bonus? Because his shield gives him cover.
Half cover.
It just says cover. It doesn't say what type of cover. It just gives cover.
I'm gonna lower the DC. Just because you're also not technically looking in directly. Well, now that you're in the center of the room, it's more blinding than it was at the beginning of the corridor.
Oh no, it is half
but
cover.
lower DC because you still have a pillar in between you.
Yeah, it is half cover.
Shield. Roll Constitution save.
Come on, Lou.
Yep.
That's gotta be right.
That's fine. You avoid looking directly at the sunlight. You can squint a little bit. You can still see the outline of the cleric for spells.
Also, Lou, what do you mean you can't possibly save? You could roll a 32 potentially.
If it was the same as what we were rolling earlier.
It was 25.
I couldn't make that.
You can make that.
You can make that easily.
You got plus 12.
You've got a higher constitution. You've got the highest.
Huge con save.
You've got the highest con in the party.
I
I
can't
worked
say
there
for
last
me.
week. Never mind.
Yeah.
So what would you like to do with your turn?
I'm not.
Disintegrate the cleric. What did you just try to do to me? Die!
That's not what I was planning to.
I'd say it's not worth it because we might need the disintegrate later. I don't know how many slots you got left.
I'm gonna look at the cleric
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna intimidate the fuck out of him.
Okay. Like just generally, or with a spell?
I think
Just generally.
Just generally. All right, give me an intimidation
Yeah.
check.
Nat 20. He jumps off the ship.
It's like Ace is about to get a new
You
cellmate.
got 23.
23.
Oh, that's too good though.
Lou's just tapping his wand on the.
If
going,
if-
look what we did to rest your party.
If
Look,
this
look.
if this is another situation where another divine emissary just nods and then jumps off the side from intimidation, it happens a lot. Oh, he's good at
A
this.
31 to rebuff your intimidation.
He's good.
Unfortunately, devout clerics really fucking. He is scared, but he is willing to die for this.
Well, you tried, Lou. Shoot him.
You wanna do a look?
Go according to plan.
Unfortunately, diehard clerics, man.
Yeah.
He has expertise in resisting intimidation.
He's actually a cleric of the
Yeah, I didn't
butcher.
know fuck all
Actually, as well.
about this, so.
He's a cleric of the butcher as well, thinking about it. It's fine, just do something. Spell. Magic. Magic him.
If you run out of slots, just use cantrip like.
If
Or
all
chill.
else fails,
Yeah,
chill
and
touch.
Shank him.
You know he's a cleric. He can definitely heal. Chill touch.
Good.
Right, if all else. If you got no other cool ideas, just chill touch is good. Sometimes the simple option
Yeah,
is the
chill touch.
Yeah.
All right, make your attack.
Hell
It
yeah.
hits.
Hell yeah.
Takes the
21
damage.
necrotic as well, nice.
It was a nearly
That's good.
max.
He was already bloodied. He's a little bit more bloodied, so that's not coming back from that.
Let's see. Hang on.
Ooh, hang on. You rolled pretty high on these dice
Your
rolls. I don't
damage
think you
dice
should-
are almost maxed. So.
Yeah,
Yeah, I know, but it's something I've been forgetting about.
Like, empowered with something like that, or
It's my dragon focus.
Oh yeah, you can teleport. And give someone an advantage on a save. Give Rosie.
Which
You can
I
give
would
Rosie.
like for the Constitution, if you please.
You can give Rosie.
Yeah, yes, I can do that.
I mean, you don't have to teleport unless you just want to confuse the shit out of the cleric.
Well,
Where
you do something. Gwent, what are you doing? Because we're not
So
going
I
to remember
need
any
to
of this next week.
roll
In 2 weeks.
on
I'm
check
gonna give
first to
Gwen
see if I can
advantage
see,
on
yeah?
con save.
Okay. Then advantage on con save for Gwent. Let's see if you can see.
Oops. No.
You cannot. This light is too blinding for you. You're having to keep your eyes. Like, you try, but it kind of burns your eyes and they're all watery now.
It's your crazy
Sure.
perception.
It is. So unfortunately, you're forced to shut your eyes until they stop pulsing.
Okay, in that case, action heroes inspiration to give everybody some temporary hit. God, are we tier 2 or tier 3? I always
Tier
forget.
3.
We're
Tier
three.
2?
We're three.
Tier 3, so a D10.
Hell
So
yeah.
like
Everyone
level 12.
gets 26 temp hit points.
Hell yes.
Because
Nice.
Also, so does Rosie.
Technically Rosie as well, I think.
Yay!
All right.
You're starting to warm up to Rosie because she's dealing with the threats.
I like to say thing that she just heard by mistake and it's fine. And apart from try a new cantrip on the
Watch, can I control Rosie?
prison cell.
It
Just to see
requires
if
sight.
it works or not. It doesn't say anything about requiring sight. We're
What is
gonna
it?
work because I want to try
yeah.
on off. Probably won't work,
Yeah, I can't
but
control
worth a shot.
Unfortunately, not. Would work on any of like the architect stuff, but this is pure arcane.
Rosie, the red symbol is for hit points, right? On the circles, I'm just going to type in Rosie's hit points because she's got temp now, so I can't just do it off the stat block.
I tend to do AC health temp. So normally green for
Green.
health.
Okay.
Actually, we should track that eventually.
No, I've got the stats for.
Cool. But Gwen, is that you?
Yep.
Cool. Coming back to the knight and the cleric's turn. We'll do the knight first because the DM forgot that the whole point of the knight's aura is he actually can't be moved against his will.
Yeah.
So he effectively just slips out of the claws.
Yep. In space.
You know, it was a slight fluctuation in his powers because the cleric was drawing all of them, going fuck, keeping up the line.
Yeah.
So the knight is going to drop from the claw, drop back through the hole, and is going to strike down at Alvina while they are not looking. Which they'll still have advantage on.
Anyway.
Ooh.
Still
Shame they don't crit on a 19.
It's fine, I wouldn't recruit critical anyway. I've got one left.
You got one left? Yeah, they would use it up.
It would
Keep
use
stacking.
it. It would use it.
Could do some serious damage as soon as they crit. +6 for 11. Physical.
5.
And I don't want to spend too much of his first levels.
They're only first level.
What has he got left? He's already burnt a couple.
You've used 2 so
He's
far.
got like 4 of them.
Yeah, you've used 2 first levels, I believe, so far, and 1 third level. So he's got all his seconds, 2 of his.
I don't want to save it for a crit. Let's go in for another attack. He's not going to spend it. Modify 20 to hit.
Yeah, it is.
For 8, and then he'll burn 1 here. We'll only do 1 per turn.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4 damage, and smite.
10 radiant.
Cool. Got 8 to 10 hit points left. Thank you, Gwen.
And he will move around and position himself between you and the cleric again.
Yeah.
Alright, that's his turn.
He really doesn't want Alvina getting in on the cleric.
Yeah. And also make sure the cleric is in his aura, so the cleric can't be banished. Which would be great if the other 2 had been in his aura, but he moved to confront you. However, to end... Well, not to end session, to potentially end the session. Ooh, the cleric starts to do something that I'll explain in a second. He's going to clutch his amulet and start chanting. The point, what would you do if your turn as you arrive?
Oh, he's trying to cast Divine Intervention, oh no.
I would have, seeing the situation, cast Hypnotic Pattern.
Cast Hypnotic Pattern? Okay. Ooh. I guess it does matter if he actually succeeds this or not first. Alright, let's find out.
Oh.
Ooh.
That's the opposite of
yeah, Mercy, that is a hard fail, yeah.
Oh, okay.
He needs to get under his level.
Okay. God is displeased. You
have
upset
the
God.
Butcher is disgraced that the cleric got the shit kicked out of him so badly so far.
The point, it's your turn. You cast Hypnotic Pattern?
Yeah, hypnotic pattern catching, because the knight's still here, as many of them as I can.
You can catch both of them, definitely.
Yeah.
Depends if else you hit.
So both of them. So wisdom save from each of them.
That's fine. Ooh, I need to double check the specifics of the knight's aura.
Ooh.
Oh, has it got an anti-charm on it?
Maybe.
Well, it's actually manipulation, but I think it's predominantly physical. But it also applies to movement like banishment and stuff. So I just wanted to double
Okay.
check if it counts charm. Because the speed can't be reduced in any
Oh,
way.
I imagine
Okay.
it won't work on that because the other paladin does stuff against charm.
It can't be incapacitated is the problem.
Okay, well, if he can't be incapacitated and can't have his speed reduced,
I think that's pretty much all their effects.
That's all that hypnotic pattern does.
Yeah.
So technically, doesn't really do anything against charm. However, by the nature of the fact he can't be incapacitated or have his speed reduced,
Yeah.
it is effectively a pointless.
It's a nullified.
Well, I mean,
It's nullified.
he gets the charmed
Condition.
which
If we have
I
anything
don't
that
think
matters,
does anything, but
Yeah.
it might. Some things have more damage against charmed. We
No
don't have
physical
that, but
effects,
some
yeah.
things have that.
I'm not gonna bother rolling. This would also apply to cleric because he specifically moved himself to
He's
cleric is
in
in
the
that aura.
Yep.
Unfortunately, he is a knight of the butcher, the unrelenting, the cannot be incapacitated, whatever the terms were,
Unrestrained.
cannot be manipulated. His will is his own.
His will is unbreakable.
well, nice to meet you guys.
Hey, boy.
But that's those two. The other guys are still banished. Although it is, what, 3 rounds now? They might throw it back up in 7 rounds if the knight can hold out. Something's going on in the ship. Who knows what? Even the dragon would have been hilarious last round.
You did more
Rosie
dragons.
attempted to evict someone from the ship,
She
but
did a good
failed.
job. She did a good job. It's fine.
Zormir will end on you because this knight is not going down easy.
Mm.
What would you like to do?
Well, there's no point in Zormir doing anything because he can't see anyone do anything. So I'll do the attacks with the
Dragon.
dig the cage out.
All right, go for it.
Claw into hole.
Ooh, ooh.
That one hits.
Okay, this is a little bit trickier because there's no way to like get your claws in there. So the first 2 attacks, you're kind of just denting the metal above the cage, but eventually you dent it enough that your claws do manage to sink in and get a little perch, so you can start kind of tearing it up. Deal damage for that last attack.
11.
Good thing you got plus 10 to these. That's quite funny.
That is very funny.
Damage. 11. Okay. Obviously not enough to like you get like a little tear into the top. But you now have a whole, in theory, an advantage point to tear it up unless you keep rolling poorly. But we'll deal with that when that happens.
Yeah.
With that, is that your turn, Zomer?
Give us 2 seconds. Yeah, pretty much.
Well, if it is, then that is where we're going to end at the bottom of that initiative there. As the fight continues, but we'll take a little break there to see. We'll come back in, what, 2 weeks?
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Yeah.
To see if you're able to take out the knight and the cleric and stop Gwent getting hit to the point where maybe 2 more come back.
Yeah.
And also, these are just the guards. There's still a final
captain.
boss
There's a captain.
and the captain somewhere.
But that
Who,
point,
at this point, might just have to abandon the helm and come fucking meet you personally, because you've banished 2 of the guards.
he doesn't know that.
They have sensors in the ship.
And is there specifically they
It's a
have banished
high-tech environment.
They have specifically banishment.
Yeah, I guess they have been. So I was seeing banished out the window, so you see them floating past.
Yeah, they haven't been. They're in a different dimension. That's the security that's floating in space at the moment.
But yes,
I didn't
I'll
realize unicorns could fly.
roll d4 at start of next turn to see when Captain shows up.
I've also got I've just written down Rosie Incinerate because basically she's got her breath weapon back, so she'll be just doing that. So just memory.
Yeah, because she's still getting there. Honestly, that might fucking take the cleric out by
Yeah,
itself at this
Jamie,
point.
mate, she's got a good breath.
Yeah, good breath.
Young red
All
dragon.
right.
What a beast.
With that, this has been part 2 of the Shooting Stars. We attempt to rescue the princess. We have found the princess, though she is incapacitated inside a magical cell.
It's fine. I also weirdly feel that Alvina's taking her daughter to Disneyland. It's kind of weird. At this point, I'm going to introduce my daughter to a princess. This is a weird concept for what is happening.
Yeah.
I think the weirder concept could be a dragon being your daughter.
Just don't take any. If it was,
Darling, this is royalty. They belong in cages.
they don't belong in cages.
I missed the rest of that because I had to go get the door.
Don't worry about it.
We're just wrapping up.
We're
You
wrapping
didn't
up.
miss anything.
You missed jokes. So,
Yes, that is where we're ending. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for paying. Tune in 2 weeks to see if we rescue the princess or if the captain shows up and puts a stop to the shenanigans.
I hope
I
I will be.
both,
Hopefully,
Oh, yeah.
I will be healed up by that point.
Hopefully. We'll roll D4 to see when they show up. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for playing. And I will see you next time. Good night.
See ya.
Bye.
Also, hilariously, we still have to do my outro because we're only on
It's a-
streaming.
I don't know why. That was fine.
You're automatic. This is
I
the.
can get my pun in then. You'll be healed up by this point. Okay, continue.
Yeah.
Yay!
But yeah, obviously, I specifically am not here, and neither is Bob next week. So I believe you guys probably going to do something next week. So do look on the World of Alterra channel main. There's likely to be something, but we'll see what happens.
Yeah, Jamie will still be a sort of dragony creature.
Yeah, well, I will be about as much dragon as Alvina, hilariously enough, with Ari. He's quite similar.
And I will be a dwarf.
You will be a dwarf. Zomi will be a lot shorter.
Yep.
Also, technically, Alvina will also be shorter, but not by as much. But yeah, this was really fun. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. I finally got to play with one of the dragons. They're great.
Yeah, my dragon's been more useful than my characters.
She's great. she is a CR10 creature at the moment, so she is getting all the treats when we get back. So are all the others, to be honest, for being well behaved as well. To be honest,
They've already been given some.
No, they've been given their normal food.
And just don't let Zarmir find the hole.
There will be. You can probably put 2 and 2 together. You're not an idiot. How do you think she got out?
Yep.
Also, probably means your automatic dump system has probably been destroyed.
It'll be the
fix it.
first thing we fix.
I think you wanted to fix the door first, probably. Or do you want her just deciding to live on top of the ship instead? But yeah, I'm so happy. But yes, that was awesome fun. Thank you very much, Chris, for GMing it. Thank you all others for playing as well. This was a hysterically fun time. Tune in next Monday. I will be back playing just normal random stuff, but there will not be a Friday stream on this channel. Just be aware of that. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the show. Have a fantastic evening, everyone. Keep playing games. You guys. Oh, the Twitch. Enjoy yourselves, guys. Have a wonderful weekend. Good night. See ya.
Bye.
Bye.